something else of the most high. The life's what you make it. You can't love it, you can't hate it. It's gonna be simply what you make it. Let's stay more away than that. But you heard? Let's stay more away than never. The data. We're in the elevator. Who's elevator? God's elevator on the way to the top. The data. We gotta stay more accurate than ever. The data. You heard? Life's what you make it. You can't love it, you can't hate it. It's gonna be simply what you make it. GG. Yo, Wack 100. The data. Your boy Wack 100. The data. What's goody? GG. My boy Friday. What's good? The data. But Wack 100. The data. The nigga's a secret agent. The data. Nigga's a secret agent. The data. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take like black prominent figures that's helping the community, trying to take them out, the data, because it's more of a gang thing for him, the data. I feel like he's a blood, so he's willing to take out all different other cultures of gangs, the data. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the data, maybe that's how he feels, the data. Maybe it's not even a political thing. Maybe it's just a person thing, the data. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a person to person thing. So we gotta stay more accurate. We gotta stay in our business. We gotta understand this shit, the data. When you got people like that, the data, who's just trying to tarnish certain shit, GG. You know what I'm saying? Who's
so yo, what's criminal? I heard about Wack 100. We still on this pussy nigga, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like this nigga. So he still talking shit. But
Nah. We see it. We breaking down some content. We gonna break out some content. We're gonna break down some content of what's going on and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Wack 100, he's still on his talking shit. The dot's still over there.
Like I said, Wack 100, you talking shit. You ain't pulling up. I'm out here waiting on you, bro. 3-hour statement on your ass. 3-hour statement, bro. You didn't pull up, bro. So why you hiding behind the security guards, bro? Please.
Why you still talking about Larry?
So he still talking about Larry, bro. He still, bro. I seen one of your interviews, bro. Listen, I seen one of your interviews, bro. You so fucking disrespectful, bro. Listen, bro. You know one of the people to come and say you're a postal ass liar, bro. So quit lying on Larry.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Stop trying to lie on Larry. We gotta keep it up. Okay?
Listen. You act like I didn't see your TV show. I be watching your ass, bro, but you don't know it. You just fucking up any kind of way, bro.
Like, why is he trying to take out other black prominent figures in the hood, And then the crazy part is Larry's one of the niggas who told other black people to vote.
Let me tell you something. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I follow this dude on Facebook, and he's the first white GD that Larry who put in the game. The first white GD, bro.
Yeah.
That boy had Larry who he be like, GD fool. God know the set of everything, bro. The first white man, and then he said he would die going to jail with Larry.
Yeah.
Because he was the first white man on some real shit. First white man to be GD. Be full nation. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Yeah, but niggas trying to think like niggas is harming the community, but niggas is actually uplifting the community. So if you're trying to tarnish anything that's trying to uplift the community, then you're trying to destroy certain things. You know what I'm saying? Oh, whoa.
But you can't. I'm gonna put it like this, bro. Wack 100. You can't speak on shit you don't know about. You feel me, bro? I'm gonna say this one more time. Wack 100. You talking shit behind closed door, nigga. But you won't pull up and talk this shit, bro. But you go to everybody talk show host, be on everybody TV interview, talking all this shit. So when a real nigga pop up on your ass, bro, you scared to pull up, bro. Come on, man. Quit being a pussy.
That's a fact. That's definitely offended, Dada. That's definitely offended.
That's what I hate. That's what I hate about it, nigga, bro. They say they so gang related, bro. But you going on different talk show hosts.
What's up, Knowledge Kev? What's up, Knowledge Kev? What's criminated? What's goody? Morning to the world. Morning to the world.
Good morning, y'all. Shout out to everybody across the globe. You feel me? Cause like I was saying though, you ain't gonna do shit, bro. I've been sitting here for 3 days. I've been studying your ass. I got you pulsing like a motherfucker. I know your weakness, bro. I know what to do for you. I know.
That's a fact. You know. All right. Let's listen to some of this shit right here, Friday.
Let's go. Let's see what they talking about.
Let's see what they talk about. The data. Ain't shit just getting up, about to head to the Diddy trial. Oh, that's what's up, GG. That's what's up. You got to turn your phone on, Dada, when you got the Diddy trial.
In Larry Hoover's federal case, reacting this afternoon with disappointment, telling us there are just some offenders and crimes that are not deserving of clemency, and Hoover falls in that category. But this afternoon, President Trump disagreeing, commuting Hoover's 6 life sentences on federal convictions to time served.
Larry Hoover had been forgotten about by President Obama, left to rot the Supermax, the ADX. But will the old man die in a prison cell in the mountains of Colorado? With Kanye West, Drake, and other celebrities? Larry Hoover's plea for freedom from the inhumane conditions would reach.
Turn your phone on when you down there, Dada. You need a damn, Dada. You're going to have to turn your phone on. You don't need a live, Dada. You better go live on Instagram or some shit, Dada, so you can get all that good content, Dada. You know what I'm saying?
The ears of the one person who could really help.
What I miss?
Alice Johnson, a former federal prisoner who once had a life sentence.
You missed that. Larry Hoover got forgotten about by Obama. George Bush forgot about Larry Hoover. Obama forgot about Larry Hoover. All these presidents, but Donald Trump didn't forget about Larry Hoover. He actually let him out, Dada.
That's crazy.
That's my guy Chad doing that interview.
Man, hey, can I do an interview? Hold on. Whoever do interviews, YouTubers, anybody across the all the YouTubers, can I please get an interview? Please let me get Friday get an interview so I can shut this shit down on y'all show and show y'all the same shit I showed on my brother's show. Please, cause I have to go ahead and bless this nigga so this nigga to shut the fuck up for once in his life.
So you wanna go? You wanna go to more channels? You wanna get an interview? You wanna go on someone else's platform to talk this shit?
Yeah, I want to interview cause he want to go. Like, it's funny that Wack's going around popping up on other people's chats and shit. You feel me? Talking that bullshit. But then when it comes to the point, he can't handle the pressure. So I want to go on some Top Shot. You feel me? I want to interview any YouTuber. I want to interview Friday. Please let me know. Hit my line because if Wax, you can catch me on any interview. Cause that's what though. You ain't gonna never figure out who Friday is. So quit, bro. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you, bro. None of that shit. It ain't no talking on Friday.
Don't keep Larry's name out your mouth, Dada.
That's what you gonna do.
And it took Donald Trump. It took Donald Trump to pardon. It took Donald Trump to pardon Larry. Dada. What's up, Obama? Why you pardon? Why you forgot about Larry, Obama? Dada? What's going on?
Like I said, bro. Like I said, a lot of folks, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this again to 100 Wax 100, bro. You know the man. You know who first? Larry, who put in the first game was the first white man, GD4. When I'm talking about, he go everywhere. He been to my city. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, you feel me? Like it's like this, Wax. If you really gang banging, keep that to yourself. You done broke so many codes, bro. I feel like you ain't no blood. You just a fake gang banger. Quit on false claiming, dude. Please quit false claiming before it get you hurt.
That's a fact. GG. All right, let's get back into this.
Yeah.
Trump would commute her sentence, grant her a pardon, and make her his pardon czar. Alice, will she free more people than Harriet Tubman? It's been said in circles at her 70th birthday party that she made just that statement. And she decided that she would start with Larry Hoover. With Alice behind him, President Trump decided that the old man had had enough and deserved to get out of the ADX. And with the swipe of a pen, he would grant clemency to the once notorious gang leader.
You know why? Because Donald Trump understands that charges that they be trying to charge certain people with certain shit like how is Donald Trump? He's like 70-something years old too, and he understands he could have been in a friendly situation. He could have been knocked off because he was on a RICO himself. So he's like, yo, they trying to knock me off. So the people who's actually locked up, we probably, you know what I'm saying, gotta give him some leniency because they already did 50-something years. And they try to give Donald Trump some years. So he's like, oh fuck no, they'll give anybody some years. Who's doing something that's not in their favor. It don't gotta be good. It don't gotta be bad. It's just not in their favor. If you're doing stuff that's not in their favor, then they're gonna come through.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, bro. Larry Hoon, he did his time, bro. You feel me? He did a long ass time in prison, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's time to let this man out, bro. He trying to change his life around. I thought this supposed to be what you call? Damn, I forgot that word. I can't even say the word. Fuck, a betterment, freaking. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
feel it.
y'all, but y'all, bro, but you, West 100, you trying to make this band look bad, bro. People ain't gonna go for that shit, West.
Yeah,
Them
that's a
fans
fact.
go West. I'm gonna say this one time on. Like I said, when this shit bounce back on you, bro. When the folks come for you, West, bounce back, bro. You better have all the security guards, you, bro, cause they coming for you. Hey, it's coming for you. All that talking and shit you doing, bro. People, bro, you don't understand, bro. This ain't no internet gangster shit, bro. Nobody ain't on no internet gangster shit. This is real shit, outside street shit, nigga. Like real
Yeah.
shit, bro. Like, oh God, bro. When it comes to Larry Hoon, bro, I'm gonna say this one more time. I talked to my uncle the other day. You feel me?
We gonna keep playing. We gonna keep playing this shit, Friday.
Yeah. Like,
All right, let's play a little more.
Larry Hoover was born on November 30th, 1950 in Jackson,
that's my
Mississippi.
daddy here.
But his family would move to Chicago, Illinois when he was just 4 years old.
Larry Hoover was born in the same year as your dad.
Yeah, my daddy was born on October 1950. So that would be
19 what?
my dad born on October 1950. That's like my daddy time.
1950. How? When was Larry? Larry Hoover. 1952.
Yeah. If you go back,
Oh,
he born
shit.
on September.
So your dad would have been 70
Yes.
something.
Yes.
Oh, your dad was stuck in late then. He had you when he was like 50 something.
See, look. Yeah, you feel me? That, look.
Your dad had you when you were like 50 something, right?
No, listen. I don't know when you ask Mama Friday when this shit happened, bro. But this about the time my pops time.
I feel it. So
For
your
real.
dad had you when he was 50 something years old. If he was born in 1950, he had you when he was 50 something years old. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right. Damn. So he had you. So your dad was over there stroking, old folks stroking shit.
Listen, I don't know what him and Mama was doing. I was a baby.
No, Mama Friday. Damn, it was Mama Friday. Mama Friday was throwing it back. Mama Friday was throwing it back on your dad. That's different.
That's crazy though. That's so crazy.
It's what's up. People need to start having kids a little bit more older. Instead of having kids.
How does Larry being free help the community? Okay, how do Larry be free? Let Larry be free. That help the community. Bro, look. Back then, bro, the shit, bro, crazy back then, bro.
Let me answer that, Gigi. Let me answer that. Look at Larry being free. Larry being free, the data is gonna help the community because the community, the data has no structure, the data. So since the community looks up to Larry, the data, Larry could the data. Not that he's gonna manipulate everybody, not that he's gonna touch every kid, not that he's gonna do anything to any kid, the data. But it shows the data that you could come from something, the data, you could change the data. Just like even Little Dirk, the data, even Little Dirk can help the community, the data. Because niggas like, if Little Dirk just start hanging with mad GDs, the data, that's what people's gonna do, the data. So GDs, beat it, they need to cut the situation, the data. They gotta come together, the data. Because now the data is separated, so separated that the youth is lost, the data. So everybody needs acknowledgement. Just having that person acknowledgement is what's gonna help the community, the data. Of course, this nigga, him being there, showing what he actually does. You know what I'm saying? Showing what he actually like to do, that helps the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's a fact. It's gonna help the community. I said all this gang banging shit, all this nonsense shit, all this shit that don't mean nothing. Killing your own kind, all that shit. That don't even make sense.
Hey man, I need to get my OG up here from Chicago, bro. Like one day I need to talk to him. And be like, I gotta talk to my OG, bro, because on some real shit, what he at right now, bro, he been putting on a lot of game about the GD shit, bro. Like,
yeah,
he says like a built development. You feel me? Like
growth and development.
Yeah, growth and development.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't not like no always about gang banging and shit. You feel me? It's about helping you to help out the community type shit, giving back to the community. So these young kids feel me like gang bang ain't, you feel me, ain't worth the time, you know what I'm saying? You know, like shit like that. But what up, Ray Ray? I didn't see you pop up in this motherfucker.
Ray.
It's a smooth ass camera right here. I didn't see this motherfucker popped up.
I think he went to the picture real quick or something.
I didn't see this.
Growing up on the South Side, Hoover was exposed early to the harsh realities of street life, poverty.
What's up, Ray?
You want to see my food?
Sure.
Oh, done now.
You can't turn the camera around.
God damn, Ray Ray, where my shit at? You big greedy motherfucker.
Where's your eggs at?
Under the fries.
Oh, under it? All right.
The eggs are under what?
There's eggs, sunny side up eggs under the fries.
What the fuck? Ray Ray, what is
Eggs
that?
and french fries.
That's some new shit.
Bacon.
No, I've been having it since I was tiny.
That's some shit. Bro, I ain't never heard no shit like that. I heard.
You never had eggs. You never had eggs and french fries, sunny side up eggs and french fries, and you dip the fries in the yolk?
Bro. Hell no.
Nah.
This what I used to have the fries, Ray Ray, on the side. If I do get a breakfast at a restaurant, I get some eggs, scrambled, and some fries and a burger on the side.
Nah, it's not scrambled. You can't scramble, nigga. You need the yolk. The yolk is dip. So you dip the fries in the yolk and you eat it.
Ray, show me how you do that, bro. That's some new shit.
I don't know if Ray actually does that shit, though, but that's how I eat. That's how I do it, because I don't eat ketchup.
You're right, because I eat ketchup. But look at you. Look right there, brother.
Yeah.
There's yolk in it. There got to be yolk inside there.
Yeah, it is. I see it.
You dip it in there.
Oh, man. Y'all on some Puerto Rican. Oh, I ain't like, look, I know I ain't that country, bro. You feel me? I know I'm country.
Yeah.
But I ain't that country.
It's straight. Well, you next time tell Mama Friday to make you it. Say, make me some fries.
Somebody called the group chat.
So?
Okay.
Sunny side up eggs and shit like that. You heard?
Yeah. You know what you need.
Next time tell Mama Friday to don't make you scrambled eggs, to make you sunny side up eggs with the fries. And you try it. See if you like it.
Make sure you put salt and pepper on it and bacon.
Yeah.
Boom. So you need an ex-crook out of jail for growth and development? No, it's not. Hold on. It's not an ex-crook. It's an ex-leader that happened to get knocked off the data for a bunch of charges that the government put on him because he was making people vote the data. He was doing the right thing, and he's a Black Party Panther. So it's not an ex-criminal. Donald Trump, you need an ex-criminal to lead the country? Donald Trump is the ex-criminal, y'all gonna say.
Wait, bro.
He's the president of the United States. But we need him to lead the country, right? Oh, no, he won to lead the country. So Larry won to get out of jail and do the right thing. Go ahead, Friday.
Wait, bro. Why y'all come for Larry so hard, bro? This is going to piss me the fuck off, bro. Y'all coming for Larry so hard, bro. Come for the other game bangers and shit, bro. Why y'all coming for the GDs, bro? What y'all got against the GDs, bro? Come on, bro. What y'all got against them? On some real shit. So y'all sitting here listening to Wack 100 shit. I'm gonna say this one more time. Y'all sitting up here listening to Wack 100 bullshit.
Ex-leader of crooks. Why do you feel like the ex-leader of crooks? Hold on. There's Democrats that's in jail. There's Republicans that's in jail. So the president is the leader of and there's Americans. You was born in America and there's Americans in jail. So is the president leader of crooks? He's the leader of the free world. What you talking about crooks, Dada? Everybody in growth and development ain't no fucking crook, Dada. There's people that simply just happen to do the right thing and live the right life, Dada. Everybody that's a fucking growth and development, Dada, ain't gangbanging, Dada. Everybody that's GD, that people got jobs, people who's working, people's moms, people's fathers, like people grow, Dada. What you talking about? This is not just a situation that's people who's just maliciously just repping the flag, Dada. So it's not ex-leader of crooks. It's an ex-leader of growth and development. You need to get offensive. No need to get offensive. No one's getting offensive done. Ain't nobody offensive, Dada. Ain't nobody offensive, Dada. You know what I'm saying? But common sense ain't too common, Dada. And that shit irks certain people, Dada. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta stay more aware. It's not offensive, Dada. It's passionate. Remember that. Like, damn, this thing is that dumb, why would you just say that shit? G stands for gangster disciple. GD stands for growth and development, whatever you want to put, gangster disciple, whatever the fuck you want to say, that's on you, GG. I guess they different ones. I guess it's different lanes, Like, what the fuck you talking about?
Violence and limited opportunity. Larry Hoover was raised on the south side of Chicago and reported at the time probation did his PSR that he had pleasant memories of his childhood and adolescence.
For 10 years, I worked at a sign shop. And
that shit different right there, They
Despite his relatively stable upbringing, Hoover would join the Black Peace Stone Nation during his adolescence in the 1960s, as he reported to the probation department at paragraph 81. By his own admission, Hoover was expelled from Francis Parker High School after being involved in a shooting in front of the principal's office. By the late 1960s or early 70s, Hoover had become the leader of the Supreme Gangsters. On the night of February 26, 1973, Andrew Howard, a gang member under Hoover's command, would shoot a young man named Young in the head 6 times and dump his body in an alley. Approximately 90 minutes after the murder, Hoover would call another meeting and reported that he had gotten one of the guys that they was after, and he wanted the other 2 killed also before the week was out. Another one of Hoover's targets would be Joshua Shaw. He too was murdered several months later in September 1973. The police were locked in, and they knew that they had to eliminate the chief, and believed by doing so that it would change.
What's praise, Like, what's praise, It's like if it ain't true, you're not trying to clap for people, So what's praise, So if I like a team, if I like the Boston Celtics, right, and the Boston Celtics win, and I'm clapping for them, I'm praising. If I like playing, if I like basketball, NBA basketball, if any other team, win, I'm gonna clap for them. Larry Hoover, we gonna clap for him, for his acknowledgement. He's not just no regular person, So you praise and respect gangsters and uphold them quality leaders of our community. What you talking about, Praising it's different, Respect, yeah, he can have some respect, because you gotta respect everybody, I'm not just respecting a gangster, I respect the elderly in the streets. I'm gonna respect your mom. I'm gonna respect this person. I'm gonna respect that person. I respect all of them, It's not just respecting him, Like, you got disrespect to get disrespect, but you respectful, you get respectful shit back, Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. Chatting free Larry Hoover isn't praising. No, it's free him, He's 72 years old, That's saying just free him, That's
Hold
what
on.
I gotta do.
Hey, hold on. Hey, wait. Before I rudely interrupted, bro, I just read some comments I don't like. It really finna piss me the fuck off. Why y'all keep saying the ex-con leader? Don't you hear the word, bro? Quit saying ex-con leader. So let's say like this, bro. So your people gangbang, right? If your folks gangbang, so are they if they want to leader, so was they an ex-con leader? So was they a crook?
Yeah, everybody ain't crooks. Everybody ain't crooks. So chanting free Larry Hoover is just chanting free Larry Hoover. There's nothing wrong with saying free somebody who did their time.
On the pitchfork.
And look it. And I ain't the only one saying free Larry. Guess what? Donald Trump said free Larry. Donald Trump told when I potted him. So you gotta respect.
Listen. It's self-fo to the word, bro. On King Day, shorty red on Larry. Quit playing with it. Don't play with it. On some real shit. Quit playing with it.
All right.
In the direction of Chicago. Even the cops were plotting, and some were lawless. Larry had became their target, and one way or the other, he was going.
Bro, we talk about Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover, a person, who's changed his ways, a person, who's putting good in the community, a person like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is fucking life, nigga. This is life, So look it, if you went through the dark, nigga, and you change in the dark, right? And you become righteous in the dark, you're making books, to help the community, you're telling people to vote, you're going people, you change your whole narrative on perspective, then that person, is different, He's not Larry Hoover, the Larry Hoover who went to jail when he was 22, he is Larry Hoover, an elderly man, that has learned for knowledge and he educated himself, Ain't no excuses. It's life, the daughter. You can't make excuses, the daughter. Tomorrow you might feel this way. Tomorrow you might feel the next way, the daughter. It is what it is, the daughter. That's
way.
life.
That way.
Everybody don't have to train the same train of thought, nigga. We ain't computers, nigga. We don't got the same.
Oh, wait. Y'all think we fucking robots? You feel
yeah.
Like, nigga, I feel right now. You think we fucking robots? I don't care who all watching the chat TV. I don't care if it's live TV, YouTube, smoke TV, smoke out TV, whatever it call y'all little apps going
You call
on.
yourself making a case for Larry while using other situations to justify upholding a criminal.
Hold on. Wait. Let me say something.
Yo, bro. If you slapped someone yesterday, the daughter, you did some criminal activity yesterday, doesn't mean you're doing it today. The daughter, you're not in the process of slapping someone. So if you caught someone slapping someone, yeah, he did something. Yeah, he should be. He gonna be punishable by what he did. The daughter, right there, the daughter. You're not gonna fucking hold that slap, nigga, later on in life, the daughter. If he learned this lesson, if that's not what he's doing, the daughter. I remember I fought somebody. Hold on, I remember I fought somebody, right? I fought somebody when I was a kid, the daughter. And I fought this kid, the daughter. Right? Boom, whatever the case may be. Boom, we fought. We fought when I won. When I seen the kid at the pool, now I'm with my cousins. So I'm like, oh, look at the nigga I fought, the daughter. Let me approach the nigga, the daughter. So I approach him, I'm like, he was a bigger dude, older dude, the daughter. So I'm like, yeah, what's up, nigga? Let's fight again, the daughter. And the nigga was like, nah, the daughter, I respected the daughter. I don't got no problems. And I dapped him up. And I went in the pool, and he went in the pool. Nigga, we was swimming. The nigga was swimming near me. Paul Diddy, the daughter. He started trying to talk to me. And we actually fought, the daughter. It's already over, the daughter. Certain shit's over, the daughter. You don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? So more or less, the daughter, you ain't gotta think, the daughter. Hit play, my boy. Don't use this nonsense.
Hold on, bro. Let me tell you a little story, bro. Let me tell y'all a little story about me. When we came from, he played don't. Wait, listen, bro. Where I came from, bro, we fight, bro. We use all type of shit. We use weapons. We use hands. We use steel chairs. We use guns, pistol whoop each other, bro. But at the end of the day, when we see the same person this day forward, they still give us total respect, like you said.
Every feeling that you had, the daughter, is you can't justify what hurts somebody who hurts somebody or someone who don't hurt somebody. You don't make the law. You ain't got no heaven, no hell to put people in and shit like that. The
man, bro, you acting like a bitch. Whoever this is typing up here, y'all a bitch ass nigga, bro. Why y'all want to do an interview with me, bro? But y'all going around listening to that Wack 100, bro. That's your problem, y'all. YouTuber listen to that Wack 100 because he a fucking snitch. Because if you won't listen to Wack 100, he gonna snitch y'all out to the po-po.
All right, facts. We got to play though.
Yeah.
Beginning in the early 1970s and for many years after, the gangster disciples sold cocaine in Chicago, Illinois, and the surrounding area. The GDs would use violence when necessary to protect its territory from incursions by rival gangs. But this was the street life: guns, drugs, and gangs. They all go hand in hand, and Chicago was becoming the Wild West in the 1970s. Young dudes would provide security for the higher-ups by packing pipes that were ready to go off at any given moment. For these young dudes, Larry was their king or their chief. The south side of Chicago has long been one of the most impoverished and crime-affected areas of the city. In the 50s and 60s, when Hoover was growing up there, it was undergoing significant demographic and economic changes. Factory closures, white flight, and disinvestment created a tough environment for young black residents. These conditions contribute to the rise of gangs, which often fill the void left by absent social and economic infrastructure. As jobs disappeared, so did opportunities. Young men increasingly shut out of the legitimate economy would turn to the drug trade for income. Violent street gangs like the Gangster Disciples, Black Disciples, and Vice Lords began consolidating power. Live by the gun, die by the gun. Violence was rising, but no one was prepared for what was to come in Chicago. The 1980s brought a devastating wave of violence across Inglewood, fueled by the crack cocaine epidemic, the gang life, easy access to high-powered firearms.
I shop for a lot of the same things. That's why I like Pace, the online checkout from the same banks and credit.
That's what one of my OG was telling me about, bro.
Inglewood became a major battleground between rival gangs, particularly the Gangster Disciples and the Black Disciples. These groups weren't just street corner operations. They were organized, deadly at times, and embedded in the neighborhood. Children were recruited as lookouts and runners for drug corners. Shootings became daily occurrences, often involving innocent bystanders. Drive-by shootings became a signature method of retaliation, and bodies dropping mattered to few. Inglewood's school dropout rates skyrocketed, and social services would decline. Police scanners in the late 80s frequently buzzed with shots fired, calls from 63rd and Halsted, Ashland, and Norman.
Go back.
Families had to sleep.
And you gotta understand, the
Pause
you
that.
gotta
He said 63rd. What, BB Duck was from? 63rd. I just heard that street number.
Nah, I didn't hear that.
Go back.
Did. Go back and hear it. He said 63rd, bro. Go back. I heard 63rd. Listen at this.
Bodies dropping mattered to few. Inglewood's school dropout rates skyrocketed, and social services would decline. Police scanners in the late 80s frequently buzzed with shots fired, calls from 63rd and Halsted, Ashland, and Normal. Families had to sleep on the...
63rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not stupid. Be listening.
Now, that's a fact, Dada. But what you gonna call it, Dada? You know what it is, Dada? This shit happened in the 70s, Dada. So you gotta think about it, Dada. In the 70s, in Chicago, is a whole different way of living life, Dada. We don't know how people was living in the fucking 70s. In the 60s, Dada. It was a lot of hatred. It was a lot of situations going on, Dada. Political and in the streets, Dada. So you gotta understand, Dada. You gotta start from the mud.
Like you saying, bro. We need to get, you know what I'm saying, bro? We need to sit down, you feel me? Talk to the old heads to tell us about this shit, about the 70s, what went down, you feel me? Like, we get the whole understanding. Like, we just get up here, we getting this. Y'all up here, y'all YouTube that false information. We need to get you with some old heads or really took down in the 70s and the 90s, how it really went down.
Facts.
You know
We need to speak to the niggas that was born in the 50s real quick.
In the 50s, the 70s, the 90s, bro, you feel me? That shit crazy. Listen, that shit still happening today in Chicago. You feel me? That shit still going on.
There was not as much crime back then as there are today.
Yes, it was. Nigga, yes, it was. Nigga, you don't see the proof?
Yo, let me say something. Naira, Friday, let me say something.
Go ahead. You got it right. Go, smooth killer.
We didn't have no technology back then, so of course there was way more crimes that are unsolved and shit. We didn't have the technology to stop it.
We don't know it. We didn't have the counter thing. Everything wasn't just automatically what's that shit called? Like showed in reality time.
Like we didn't have
everything was hypothetical guesses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas
put it like this. Ira, we didn't have satellite. We didn't have the Big Brother. It's something called the Big Brother.
Yeah.
It's satellite. It's satellite video.
You know what I'm saying? Flip phone.
Yeah. We didn't have that. We didn't have all the DNA advanced shit we have now. Trust you.
We didn't have none of that back then, bro. They were using paper. They were writing.
So how you gonna say there wasn't like how you gonna say there was less crime than that? It was probably less crime on black crime than not black on black people than not because they were just getting acquainted. But nigga, what the fuck? It was old races and shit like that. So that shit went under the rug. How many people got hung? How many people got fucking, you know what I'm saying, killed for no reason? How many people, you know what I'm saying, was segregated?
You know that this
is a different war.
That shit weird. These people coming here with some dumb ass questions, bro, and ain't doing that research, bro. Like, damn, man, y'all see the shit on the screen? It's y'all slow. Do you hit the slow bus? God damn, listen, bro. You didn't have any money or drugs nor guns either. Yes, the fuck.
I feel like crime is actually getting. It's less crimes about it. Like back in the day, niggas was getting in trouble for bank robbery, heist, cops. You know what I'm saying? The officers that driving the bank, they dying. Cops who's coming to the scene, they dying. Like it was very ruthless crimes going on back in the day. Nowadays, is lenient, mediocre crime. Because everything is just so mediocre. So you get caught for stupid shit. So niggas ain't really actually standing on business how back in the day was. So I feel like more or less now crime is less. It's less crime than today compared to yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that way, bro. Like I said, but what the fuck they know about the 70s to 50s, bro? They don't know shit about the 50s. Like I said, bro, quit listening at this dumbass shit, motherfuckers. Hey, look at the homework, man. He playing the shit. In the 50s, shit, a lot of shit going down in the 50s. My dad was born in 1950. You gonna tell me this shit was born in 1950? I know I wasn't born in the 50s, but hey. But hell, I know I wasn't born in 1950. Shit, my daddy was born in 1950. Shit, that was before his time. The Larry Hoover shit with the gun violence in Chicago.
Larry Hoover's old as fuck right now. Let his ass out of jail. He's still alive.
My dad sure do remember from that stuff. He sure will. He used to tell me about this shit when I was little. When I was little, bro, he used to tell me about this shit, bro. You heard me. My dad used to tell me about this shit.
Yeah.
You know me, bro. Like no bullshit. My dad used to tell me about this shit, bro. When I was growing up, when I was a kid, bro. About the this shit, bro. If he was living right now, he'll still tell me some more shit about this.
That's a fact.
My mama said this is way before your time. I know this is way for my time. Mama like I was trying to just tell you. You trying to correct Friday. I know that.
This is way before your time, man. This is before her time. When Mama Friday was born.
1976.
This is before her time, nigga. Mama Friday was born in 76, bro.
76, May 27, 1976.
Nigga, Mama Friday is younger than my dad. Younger.
Chill out. Right.
Mama Friday is younger than your dad?
Yeah.
For real?
My mama was
your dad born?
My mama was 49 years old, bro.
My dad was born in 68.
Yeah,
Mom,
that
you
was
born in 76, was you?
Huh?
Yeah.
He ain't that old.
She said, right, so you ordered.
Oh, yeah. He'll be 60. Nigga, my dad's like 58.
Look.
And he's born.
Y'all look, this
old,
one right there. She was born in 76, y'all.
I'm not the oldest. I'm not oldest.
She got sisters. She got sisters and brothers. She got 3, bro. I'm telling you, she got bro. She ain't the oldest. She was born in 76, 1976.
I feel like old don't gotta do nothing with age, old gotta do something with energy, It all gotta do something with your energy, So you keep yourself healthy, you keep yourself on business, you're not going to knowledge. But everybody else is, Believe it, I'm trying to tell you.
Hell yeah. You ain't tripping, but all this little horsepower shit, bro. When I heard you said one way 109, bro, I had to stick my head up in this.
That's why you gotta watch. That's why you gotta watch like the older people that you come across. Cause you come across somebody and they be like, oh, I'm 50 something years old. They look mad older and they haven't been
like I said, I feel you, bro. I'm gonna tell this to Wax, bro, real quick. Wax, listen, bro. You need to learn your research. Okay, baby mama, happy birthday. Happy birthday, shout out baby mama's birthday the other day. It's her birthday, y'all.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Honestly, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see if it's really your birthday. If it's really your birthday, we're gonna sing happy birthday to you.
It's her birthday.
It's her birthday? All right, so let's see. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Come on, Dada. Come on.
Let her come up.
All right, I'm about to play this, though.
Oh, she wanna come up. Is she yours? She got the link. Come up.
Floor to avoid stray bullets. Chicago was becoming a war zone. Would it ever stop? By the 1990s, Inglewood was considered ground zero for urban violence in Chicago. Several high-profile tragedies brought national attention. In 1994, Chicago saw nearly 1,000 homicides, and many occurred in Inglewood and nearby neighborhoods. Children were often caught in the crossfire, especially during gang wars. Infant and child.
And 19 something, Dada. 1,000 homicides, that's crazy. That's way more crazy than now.
Look at these companies and shit, bro. That shit, Chicago was not playing back then, bro. Look at all these people laid out, bro. That shit crazy.
Is different. 1,000 people in a year, that's different.
Yeah, that shit hit different back then, y'all.
Now it's like 300 to 500 or something like that they be having. So back in the day, it was way more ruthless. Damn.
Child homicides would shock the conscience of the city. Bullets flying through windows, parks, and porches. Murder was simply becoming a way of life. Here, life had very little meaning for so many.
They put him in
Age did
private.
not matter when the ops had beef. On the morning of October 13th, 1992, Inglewood woke up to another day of poverty, boarded up buildings, and tension. In this South Side neighborhood, violence was a part of life. Shootings happened so often that residents learned to duck instinctively at the sound of backfire.
What the
But
fuck?
nothing
What is
prepared the
this?
community for what was about to happen that morning.
What the
7-year-old Dan
Nah, nigga, watch. I honestly, yo, after this, we gonna show a couple videos. The shit gets crazy in Chicago. Like, I'm gonna show you some videos. Shit gets crazy in Chicago. So I understand what they say about ducking. Even the people that be ducking, I seen 3 people duck right to the floor in a store, and they all got
seen
hit.
that shit too.
And they all got hit. You seen that shit? And then one of them was trying to like cover behind the other kid.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I got a cousin. She from Chicago on some real shit. She told me it's so hectic up there, bro. Said they like when they walk in the store, young boys carrying guns, like laying people out, bro. She the
highest homicide rate in Chicago occurred in 1974. That year, the city recorded 970 homicides, resulting in a homicide rate of approximately 29 per 100,000 people. All right, then. That's what we trying to tell you. You're telling us what we try to tell you from the jump that it was dangerous back in the day. There it is now.
Hold on, wait,
They said there's a big brother in the sky. So now niggas is getting caught for more shit. So back in the day it was way more dangerous.
Bro, you can't even go up there and false claiming probably back then, bro. They will whack your head up if you have a flag on your head if you want to bang it. I know they would back then.
And 1974, and Larry got locked up in 1973. So in 1974, that situation happened, right? Like if he was doing so much, why can't you pin? Why you only pinning, like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta stay more aware, GG. You gotta stay more aware.
Cuz you wanna know what I think?
What?
This nigga Larry Hoover, he was probably like protecting and shit, like, but you gotta be back then, nigga. What the fuck else am I gonna do, nigga? If I got all this shit going on, I gotta have niggas that could die before me.
What you mean, bro? So we can get shot up, bro? Bro, what you mean?
Yeah, he was getting too big. He was getting too powerful, probably.
I know. That's why they locked him up.
And then he started telling people to vote and shit. So he started to change law. Not that he was trying to change law, but the black people, you know what I'm saying, they was going into, like, started to change more black people, you know what I'm saying, probably doing more shit that again, more acquainted with situations. They being deacons. You gotta understand that it was segregated. So what he's doing, he's actually letting black people become bigger, more politicians. You know what I'm saying? To stay in that seat. So black governors, black senators, you know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing, because the voting is going to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it comes to the point that they was winning. It comes to the point that they was winning only because black people wasn't voting. So once black people started voting, it changed so drastically that, oh shit, we could put a black person in the senator seat. We could put this and that. All we need is vote. Oh shit. So it changed so drastically. Niggas like, yo, shit, lock that nigga up.
That's some bullshit, bro. That's some whole bunch of bullshit.
Because no one was voting. So if no one's voting, that's like no one's going to the store. If no one's going to the store, there's no one there. And then someone said, yo, that store is lit. I go to that store. Now the whole neighborhood going to that store. Now the fuck that store? What you going to do with that store? And the people don't like that store. They're going to try to, you know what I'm saying? See if he's selling cigarettes on the counter. See he's doing this. See he's doing that. Because it's too lit over there.
Yo, Ira, think about it like this. You see how we sit back with our families and we have money to spend and we just chilling?
Go ahead.
From working and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, he had to live over his head that he was going to jail, nigga. That's not good, nigga. He didn't murder nobody. Like, did he ever get convicted of murder? Yeah, probably, but he probably didn't.
He did. So now,
he didn't do it. He didn't do it. He
said I was able to do it.
But now the problem is, why do the state want to bring this shit up now? Why do they want to bring up these charges? That's so crazy. Why? What happened back then? So that's crazy. That's crazy to me.
All right.
Hold on. I'm about to get my cousin up here, bro. He said he wanted to come up when we go live. Let me go get him.
Antrell Davis was holding his mother's hand, walking to elementary school just 3 blocks from the Cabrini Green housing projects where they lived. It was a walk he had taken many times, but this day would end in tragedy. From a nearby building, a gang member opened fire, aiming for a rival. Instead, the bullet struck Dontrell in the head, killing him instantly. The shooter never meant to hit a child, but that didn't matter. The community was shattered, and Dontrell's mother destroyed. Dontrell's death became national news. He was one of many children lost to senseless gun violence in Chicago, but this case touched a nerve. His face was on the front page of the Chicago Tribune, under the headline, "When Will It Stop?" In the days that followed, the city erupted in grief and outrage.
Like ants, the people of the city scurried. Above them all, a dame, a bold.
Parents would march.
It always starts like that, a good innocent boy, and then they're like, I don't know, that shit starts a whole fucking city protest.
Nigga,
Just
that's
like
the
the
only
kid.
one that's showing, nigga. That's the only one that's showing. There've been many more.
Nah, there's many more, but there's many more, but there's gonna be one person who's gonna. I don't know why. The kid probably had a different type of soul. Just like the stabbing in New York. Remember when the kids, the kid ran, the junior kid, he ran in the store, and they like he's the main face of a lot of shit. You don't think a lot of kids lose their life in New York? Yes, but for some odd reason, his just sparked commentary, you know what I'm saying? So it got to do probably with them and the mom. The mom got to be strong. The mom got to be strong. That's want to protest. The mom want to do something. The mom, you know what I'm saying? They start fighting. So it's everything in one. It's just one thing. You know what I'm saying? Some people lose their kid, they just so hurt. They just can't do nothing. Some people lose their kid, the energy goes to them, and they start protesting. Start, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, and then it leads to more shit happening. You know what I'm saying? If you put your foot on certain people, crime's not gonna get solved unless you put your foot on certain shit that's for it to get solved or for it to change or for it to think about it. So that it all gotta do with how much the person wants to deal with the situation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Pastors held vigils, and then Mayor Richard M. Daley promised increased patrols and police flooded the area. But the deeper issues, poverty, disinvestment, and the proliferation of gangs would remain. Inglewood itself, though, was not just defined by this tragedy. In the wake of Dontrell's death, grassroots efforts began to take root. Local women would form parent patrols to walk kids to school safely.
Peace of love.
Community organizations like Imagine Inglewood.
What's goody? Peace of love. What's goody? Salute, salute.
What up? Peace and love.
And Teamwork Inglewood began pushing for youth programs, job training, and mentorship. But would it help? Still, the violence would persist. In the 2000s, Inglewood saw some of the highest homicide rates in Chicago.
What it
Greetings
from Mother Earth.
Big time, man. How does it smell? Can you smell it? Yeah. You gotta breathe it in. Yeah. Beautiful, huh?
Yeah, but you are the Dada. I'm saying, how's life treating you?
Oh man, I did tell you smell it. How does it smell? Yeah, right? Yeah. Now we ready, right? He gets you up. Now you got to do your job, right?
That's a fact. That's
right. We got to do our job, man. Everything's blessed. I got nothing to complain about, bro. Absolutely nothing to complain about.
I feel it. That's a blessing, Gigi.
Yeah.
That's a motherfucking blessing.
Yeah, man. What's going on with you guys, man? Y'all feeling good? Y'all good? Family good? Everybody good?
Everybody good. Everybody living. Everybody thugging. Everybody's chilling. The Dada.
That's what's up, man. That's what's important, man. Check on your people, care for your people, love your people, touch your people, hug your people, kiss your people, man. You know what I mean? If you somebody, if you ain't nobody, you feel like you ain't nobody, you ain't got to do it. But if you feel like you somebody, touch your people, pray with your people, love your people, bro. You feel me? Straight up, man.
And if you ain't nobody, ask for a damn hug. Because, you know what I'm saying? You can start giving. You know what I'm saying? Once you get some hugs,
you got
giving.
Feel it. You got to feel that. You got to know it. Some people feel like they don't know it, but they will know it in a minute if they seek it. You know what I mean? You got to seek it, man. You got to have it in you to seek it, brother. You know? For real. Yes. You smell it?
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah, man. So we on this wacky, huh? We on wacky, huh? We on Wacky, huh?
Honestly, we understand that we're trying to get we try to get like a little understanding of the Larry Hoover situation. So that's where we at right now. That's where it started. But yeah, more or less, Wack obviously started the whole situation and shit like that. So more or less, we just giving people, since people want to know the truth or they want to feel like what they want to know, that like we hiding something. So we just giving them plainly what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But your boy he's loved and hate, bro. He's loved and hate. We all know that now. He's loved and he's hate. Right now, at this point, with the internet, with the manipulation that this dude Wack be doing, he acting like he doing good, but we know it's all hate. It's no good in what he's got going on with playing with people's name and their credibility and their history of their life. That's all hate. Because if it wasn't hate, why you ain't talking about none of the good? Put all the good. If you helping him, put the good. Don't put no bad. Put all good.
I don't remember. I don't remember bad memories. So if I ever had memories, it'll only be memories that I memorized, and it'll only be like real beautiful situations. So if people's hating on somebody else, I don't remember the bad things that, because it overshadows, like every day niggas ain't doing something bad, So if you feel like he did something bad one day, and 20 days later, and all 20 days that he didn't do nothing bad, what he's been doing, was he doing good? Was he doing nothing? What was he doing? So you gotta understand that people just judge people off one situation that they happen to see a person on. I wasn't there, so I didn't witness it. All I witnessed was good, so all I could see say is good things. You know what I'm saying? Even to the worst people.
In these situations like this here, like I said, with this stuff they got on the internet, it's only thinking about you exposing people for like being a snitch, or in a world that don't even matter when the people get you, bro. You know what I mean? It's an underground world situation that people speaking on, so he feel like it's important. He want to discredit his underground world credibility with this situation. With
we're not gonna. This is what it is too, Dandana. It's because in this world nowadays, we can see that they trying to, like, what's that shit called? Like they trying to trick us. The government's trying to trick us. So if the government's trying to trick us, that means that they trying to manipulate us into like, oh yeah, we could say that this person is snitched on because we got, you know what I'm saying? And we could make shit up. We could put like,
that's right,
articles, or we could show articles, or we could do the shit up. We don't have to clean shit. We're not the one that's gonna blame them. So when we put this paperwork out, or we do anything with these articles, just what we gonna put it in the hands on some illiterate ass motherfucker that actually don't know that the government is actually beefing with certain individuals, or certain things got to, got tension. So they, you know what I'm saying? And people just automatically go and run the paperwork. And when they run it, they're like, look what they doing to themselves.
That's right. It's going coincide with what I said with you, exactly what I'm saying with you about the situation that we're in with the internet. They know that if they put their fake slander in the wrong person's hands, wrong person's mouth, like Wack, or whoever else that puts the narrative, what they try to confuse us with, they winning. That's why the internet is so confusing, because they don't see the trick. You know what I mean? Yeah. Do not push it. Do not push the narrative of tearing down what they create as slander. It's only slander, and you get it and make it out of a fact for months and months and months and months. They won. They won. They won with the manipulation that they're already winning over with the internet, with somebody pushing their fake bullshit to tear each other down, to tear us down, or whoever you tearing down, whoever pushes the way they the simple tearing down that they do, and we make it out of a big ass parade up out of it every time, bro. Every single time, instead of just saying, you know what, we're gonna leave that alone because we don't know where that came from, and then you should automatically know this is gonna really be, you know what I'm saying, not our work. This ain't your work. This ain't your work. That ain't your work. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So niggas will write. So if niggas will write something, they'll write something, but they're not gonna write it in a way that they want you to understand it. They're not gonna tell you the real deep history, or they're gonna say, yo, this person happened to die, or they like that John K happened to die. Oh shit, how the fuck he get shot? You thinking it was a threat? You know what I'm saying? It was a terrorist threat or something like that. They're not gonna tell you, oh no, the government did it, and this is why it happened, and this is why he was pushing for certain laws and doing this. They're not gonna tell you that shit, nigga. They just gonna say, yo, he passed away, and it was a terrorist threat, and that's what happened, And what do niggas believe? They believe that. So now when people start telling the story and they start now oversaying the story, like, yo, that's not really what happened. This is exactly what happened. Niggas like, yo, that makes perfect fucking sense, don't it? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to make sense. A person that just did 30 in ADX is not going to make sense.
at all.
But
You would never add up. And then I had seen the 1993 clip. I seen the 1993 clip of original. This man is walking around the Illinois State Prison freely. Okay, so he did 20 years in there. It came out. The clip came out. He did 20 years in Illinois prison. He was walking free. He went inside the chapel to do an interview with no handcuffs, no nothing. So I'm trying to figure out, when was this man a threat if he's out of jail? How is he a threat out of jail when he was walking free in Illinois prison? So y'all locked this man up in federal prison in a 23-1 for all that long time for no reason, where he's not a threat if he's out in society. It don't make no sense.
Yeah.
He was already fighting the parole board. He was already fighting the parole board before the feds came and indicted him and gave him those life sentences. You feel me? He was already fighting the parole board in Illinois on national TV. Period. Way back in 1993.
So more or less the government they just put out information so niggas could tarnish each other. Just like they don't give a fuck. If they don't want you here, if they don't want you here, they probably not gonna kill you. They're gonna say that you a rat, you something else. They're gonna have someone else body you. They don't want Tupac here. They don't want Tupac rapping. But they can't. They didn't kill Tupac, nigga. But they put it in a situation that Tupac's gonna beef with this person, that gonna do this, gonna do that. Oh yeah, something's gonna happen to him pretty soon. We're gonna put.
They keep the rivalry up. They kept the rivalry up. They kept the rivalry up like it was a big thing when it was nothing but music and somebody emotions coming out in the song, and they made it out of a big rivalry for no reason.
Yeah, and that's how it happens. Like, and that's what's going on. So more or less, the government probably don't like Larry, but it's not Larry. They just they put the paperwork together. They gonna do it, whatever the case may be. It's simple. It's that simple. The person who actually was there, he even said it. So what else is it to figure out? There's nothing else to figure out. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about what people got, that everybody keep on holding on to what a person caused, right? Okay, we just gonna say he caused it, which is a damn lie. People got their own mind. But at the end of the day, I said this all this time, we get convicted over here in a situation where one person kills 7 people and whatever, and then you get all this time, 80 life sentences or whatever, right? But then we live in the same world that send people in other countries and kill tens of thousands of innocent children, blow up villages, do all that, but there's no consequence for them. But you can make a man out of one man out of a notorious murderer of the world off of mouth. But you guys got physical touch killings for what we represent right now. But then what we represent over here can convict a man of 7 life sentences because he ran his mouth to say, y'all say he told somebody to do it. How is that more powerful? How is that more powerful than a man that physically go kill 10,000 people with his bare hands? How can you weigh that out? You got millions of soldiers that go over there and kill tens of thousands of people about the same country, and the same country can convict the man for saying that, he controlled states of people killing. That's a goddamn lie. It's no way he wasn't the president. No way. That's a lie. That is a fucking lie. And they made people believe that shit to paint a bad picture of this guy. Okay, boom, right? That was 50 years ago. So you mean to tell me today he got the same power that a person that you got 100,000 soldiers that go over there and kill villages. So you trying to tell me that Larry Hoover can get out of jail right now and command the whole world to kill each other right now? That's a goddamn lie, man. Get the fuck out. That was 50 years ago.
Yeah.
That y'all thought he had that power. Today, y'all, it's over. He's 70-something years old. He don't even care for the power because he know that y'all said that he destroyed people's lives and he did that. God gave him a chance to say, you know what? I'm going to take my lick. I'm going to do 50 years for that, for what they said. Now I won't do that again. So y'all still going to punish him today for that? Hell no. Because y'all lied and said it from the beginning. He don't got an actual charge of killing no 10,000 people himself. He ain't killed 10,000 people with his bare hands like what we live at do. Oh, people over here from the water killed. They come over here bragging all the time. Oh, I killed 100 people. I killed 10,000 people. There's no person that y'all convicted over here in the United States that said they killed 10,000 people. They deserve all that shit. 7 life sentences. That's bullshit. So it's all lies. Like I'm telling you what you saying about how they just create slander and create this on a certain person because of the power that they got and what we do and what everybody do. you know what I'm saying, that take that route and pick up the slander and start slandering each other like, yo, you wrong for doing that. How you saying he wrong, but the police saying he wrong too? So you agreeing with the police?
Mm-hmm.
You doing the police job now. I thought we was for each other. You feel me? So now you taking up what the police don't gotta do no more. Because now you up here doing what the police is what been doing for years, but it didn't work. So now you got people like that doing the police job and think he doing something right by exposing somebody that was you can't expose because it was all lies, dickhead.
It was a whole situation. It's a situation that it didn't work back in the day, but they trying to bring it up now, so it could work now, You know what I'm saying? It's like
all I be saying is that we in the streets, that he's so-called underground world. We not the president, we not lawyers, we not prosecutors. So we on that level of where we in the streets. That's what I feel like. So how can you convict the man that you in the same level of the water he in for what he's done in the level of water that you in? We ain't even out the water.
And it's easier to I feel like it's easier to manipulate people just because of the internet and just because of the way people be living nowadays. I'm not gonna say that people was they're not so that people's dumb nowadays. I'm not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you could the fucking information is right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? The information is in front of you. So I can't say that, but I'm gonna say that back in the day it was a different type of actual fucking like being smart. You know what I'm saying? Like you could actually like knowing how to fish, knowing how to fucking like gut a fish, knowing how to make fur, knowing how to make coil, make heaters, make electricity, knowing how to make certain shit. Even like even in school, they teach you how to fucking put a light bulb on with no battery.
And that really works. And that really works. That light bulb is physically working. It's not a lie about that. It's not no propaganda that because such if you try this to light, but then you go do it and it don't work. No, that really show you how to make the light bulb work. You feel me?
It worked. Yeah,
right.
And it worked. Exactly, So when the situations that you learn now, they just they don't see it for themselves, so they don't know, they just with the shenanigans, You know what I'm saying? It's more fun. It's more fun just being blatantly stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like life is fun,
Absolutely. It keep you learning. It keep you learning, bro. Trust me.
Not to know so people do stupid actions like the riots and shit like that. Like everybody who's protesting and shit like that, the motherfuckers know not to be throwing rocks through those fucking windows and shit like that, But I bet you when one person throws a rock through the window, guess what it does? It cause everybody like, oh shit. Even the people that wouldn't do it, they still was like, yo, this nigga's wild, nigga. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it go to the point that niggas like, yo, you know what? Fuck it, act stupid. You know what I'm saying? And then a smart person gonna start doing that. Everybody's gonna start fucking commands dumb actions, You know what I'm saying? So more or less, Shichi, when people like Larry had people tell he was teaching people to actually have a conscience, nigga. Like, yo, have a conscience, nigga. Whoa, do this, do that, It comes to the point that you telling people to be smart. People don't like people to understand me. People hate me, People hate me, They hate me. You know why? Because I teach people not to get manipulated, not to let people take advantage. It doesn't matter what it is, It could be my nigga's girl, She don't like me because I'm putting her on the game. Yo, your girl's wild, nigga. She's doing this, she's doing that. Yo, these niggas doing this. It could be at the job, nigga. Yo, they over here paying this nigga.
Hold on. I got a famous guy right here. Hold on. This Hubba Bubba. I'm online, Hubba Bubba. Say what's up to Hubba Bubba.
What up, bro? What up?
Okay.
Bitch.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro. I can ask you something.
What's up, baby? We online, baby.
Can you please bless people around?
Where you need to go at, baby?
I'm trying to get idolatry.
Okay, come on, get in. Let's go.
All right. About to go Dollar Tree,
Yeah, that's a famous guy. Hey, he a famous guy on the internet, man. His name Hubba Bubba, bro. He the guy that be at the bench. Yeah, he the guy that be at the bench dancing to the song all the time.
Well, he gotta come join the live one day,
Come on, Hubba Bubba. We got all this smoke in here, man. I don't want the chairs to get on.
Yeah, so people don't actually like people to educate other people, even at jobs. When I teach people that, yo, the job take advantage of you, you start bringing in fucking snacks for people. You start bringing in things for you. The job's looking at you like, yo, this nigga's doing too much. We gonna have to start doing that, Dandada. We gonna have to start bringing fucking snacks, having food here, Dandada. The people's working for us, Dandada. This nigga ain't even work. They're not working for him. He's in the job, Dandada, bringing them snacks, bringing them food, Dandada. We gonna have to start. They don't like that shit, Dandada. They don't like you to. They don't like, and that's not just. And I'm not teaching people nothing. Or that this shit comes from the heart. But when they look at it, they're like, yo, we don't want you to be teaching these people, Dandada, that we're bad people, Dandada, or we're not up to standards, Dandada. So people come up to you like, yo, don't do that for people because they always going to want you to keep doing it for them, Dandada. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch it, Dandada. Larry Hoover actually opening eyes and shit like that. And people don't like people, other eyes to be open. They don't like you to open other people's eyes. It doesn't matter who it is. People in general, human beings don't want you, especially if they got this little situation going on, Dandada. They don't want you to open the eyes, Dandada, to their people, Dandada.
If I hit a couple lick, if you don't know, how about you ain't from Palm Beach, bitch?
What's goody, Bubba? What's goody, Bubba?
What up, bro?
What's criminated? What's popping with you, Dandada?
I'm chilling. I'm vibing.
I'm saying, what it do, Dandada? Like, I see what you're doing, Dandada. How's life treating you, Dandada?
I don't understand that Dandada shit.
The son, you don't understand the Dandada shit? God's gangster, you're a king, Dandada, so I'm calling you what you are, Dandada. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take appreciation when it's noticed, Dandada. Like,
I respect. Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby, feel you.
You, what's that in your ear?
Uh-huh.
What's that in your ear?
Oh, my beat. I got beat.
Oh, all right. So you be listening to music and shit?
Yeah.
I feel it. What's your favorite rapper and shit?
Yeah, I got all different kinds.
All right, who you fuck with? Who you fuck with from Florida?
My West, I fuck with everybody.
You fuck with everybody?
Yeah.
You fuck with Kodak?
Kodak?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Kodak.
You fuck with Fulio?
Fulio. I don't know who that is, but I fuck with him.
Fulio, you don't know who Fulio is?
I don't know who that is.
You know who Young and Ace is? You know who Young and Ace or not? You must not say yeah. All right, man.
No.
You don't? All right.
If I did say yeah, you ain't gonna do shit about it. I did say yeah.
I'm feeling down, but you don't know him? You don't know who Young and Ace?
Yeah. No, you know.
All right, bad. You don't know who Fulio Young and Ace there. You a different type of nigga, Dandada. They're not that. But you fuck with Kodak, though.
I'm a different type of nigga. I'm a different type of nigga. I'm not the type of nigga that know everybody, but everybody seems to know me. I don't know how the fuck they know me. I guess on social media and shit, Facebook and Instagram and TikTok.
Nigga, I know you, nigga.
They need to pay me my money. They need to pay me my money and start riding up on me, posting me and shit, videoing me and shit. For a nigga take them to court and shit and sue their ass for video of it without paying a bit.
You heard? You heard? You gotta put your cash app out there, Dandada.
No, they need to put.
Y'all put your cash up out there, Gigi. You got it, Dandada. You gonna be in Hollywood, Dandada. I can see. You gotta stand down, Dandada. You know what I'm saying? You got the personality, Dandada. Like, you gotta actually stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Everything you doing, whatever you doing. Because you got it.
What happened, cuz? Talking to me?
Now I'm talking to Bubba. Yo, Bubba, where you get it from Family Dollar, Dandada? I heard you. Where you get it from Family Dollar?
Oh, I just be hanging them.
You just hanging there? Post it?
Yeah.
You getting nice and freshy? Okay. Don't forget the pants. You know what I'm saying? Spray the pants once. You know what I'm saying? Spray the shoes.
Look, no, this ain't my cologne. Now you going too far. Now I'm gonna get my dog back in cologne. It's like I'm taking the shower already in the motherfucking cologne.
Yeah.
I was spraying it, but I had to give it back.
So you're going to
that's why people don't like me spraying that shit, because it seems like they thinking I be taking a shower in this shit. Bro, it don't take that much to spray a cologne. Spray like three or four out and get my shit back. That's why people don't even want me to spray myself. Cause I be going too overboard.
So you're going to post up by your block, the daughter. You run that shit over there?
Yeah, I run that shit. Yeah, I
That's
run
your
that shit. Nigga, come fuck with me, gonna get that shit split quick.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You gotta
That nigga
relax,
got to come
daughter.
fuck.
You
Yeah,
punching?
I beat a nigga ass with a garbage lid one time. Beat that nigga real
Why?
bad.
Why?
That nigga spit in my face. Why would I not do that?
What the fuck?
You saying beat him with a garbage lid. I beat that bitch today.
Yeah, you're muffled a little bit. You're muffled. You're holding the mic or something. What'd you say?
Hold up, wait. Hold up. There you go.
Now you good. You good.
All right.
Hell yeah. What you was saying though, Bubba?
Yeah,
That nigga spit on you, Dada?
Yeah.
Oh hell no! Catch a case about that.
Fuck the case. I got the case. I whooped
Who
his
was
ass
it?
so bad with that garbage lid.
Who was it?
A homeless person.
Damn. Woman versus yo, that's oh my goodness, nigga. You got a technical shot after that?
Huh?
Did you get a technical shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. You gonna need one. The daughter after a homeless person spit in your face. The daughter, that's different. So what happened? You beat him?
Yeah, I beat that nigga. I beat that nigga to the point I don't see that bitch no more.
Oh, you beat him to the pole? Don't be beating niggas to the pole that you don't see him no more. You know that's your boy. You know that's your boy. You never met him before.
The man don't like nobody.
You see? And you want to approach him thinking that he gonna like your ass, nigga. They told you he don't like nobody. They told you. And you want to approach him, try to be friendly with him.
Nah, I told him, get from by me because I don't be liking people by me. And on top of that, people be blessing me. And all out of blue, people don't think I'm giving the money, giving the people that don't need the money. They're gonna be thinking I'm giving my money away to them.
Yeah.
So why would I have negative vibe around me?
Facts. Oh, yeah, I see. You don't want that type of vibe next to you, Dundada, because at the end of the day, he's trying to do something different with his money. You trying to do something else with your money. You hit, you good. You know what I'm saying? You will fit. Yeah. So the way you try to move different than what he trying to move. He trying to go somewhere else. You trying to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I feel it. I feel it all day, Dundada.
Bubba kicking that knowledge, baby.
So what's your hustle? You want to go out there with some water or something, Dundada?
All right, you run about that. Won't you buy me a bottle, a jug of water?
A jug of water, nigga? I mean, you need a jug of water. I got you a jug of water. Don't act like, what the fuck? Of course I got you a jug of water, bro. Water, Dundada?
Yeah.
Hey, you need some water, Dundada. What's a jug of water? $1.06? What's a jug of water?
Ain't no telling.
Yeah, look at you. You trying to think of it. He's about to say $10. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Bro, can I finish my sentence? I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah. Go ahead. You thinking too hard. You stuttered on that one. You hesitated. I'm gonna have to skip on that one.
I'm gonna tell you don't worry about it because people be round by blessing me. That's why.
Nah, nigga. I won't never say no shit like that, Dada. I will never lie.
I'm about to tell you, don't worry about it. Because people be round by blessing me already.
Don't worry about it because people gonna bless you. But guess what? My angels in the outfield gonna bless you, nigga. Like today's gonna be the day that you gonna get the most money. Today, watch. But you gotta do you gotta do your little pop. You better pop. You better if you want pop, if you don't pop like this, look at Bubba. You don't know nothing about this, Bubba. You don't know, Bubba. Yo, look at Bubba. You got that wave going. Look at that wave going, Bubba. Yeah. What you know about that? Oh, I know, nigga. Don't try to play me, nigga. My shit go like this too, Bubba. Yo, Bubba. Look. Oh, my shit go like that too. That's a fact. I know, nigga. Shade off. I'll be posted over there with your ass, nigga, if I was over there. Posting, nigga. Like, what up, Bubba? What's poppin'? What's goody, Bubba? Bubba spark. Bubba about to spark something up. Bubba about to hit your head over with a garbage can lid, nigga. That nigga Liddy ass nigga. Straight up.
No,
Fucking nigga up.
I need that white cow.
Yo, you be smoking?
No, I be smoking black, but I need to stop smoking black.
You don't smoke weed?
Sometimes I do.
That shit get you unfunctional?
That shit don't get me nowhere.
You be straight? That shit have you straight?
Yeah.
You nigga, your ass know how to swim?
Now you asking too much crazy.
Nigga, do you know how to swim? Do you know how to ride a bike? Don't be lying to us.
I know how to ride a bike too.
All right.
I got a bike home.
All right. So why ain't you on it? The tire fucked up?
Yeah.
Y'all nigga like all bikes. I rock.
Exactly.
Say he's asking too much questions.
Ray, you don't know how to swim.
You been on police shit.
You done?
Yeah,
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Now I know how to swim, but I don't know how to swim around a whole bunch of people.
That's different right there.
Disrespect my brother.
Okay,
don't say that.
No, let him say it. That's my nigga
No,
right
I ain't
there.
let him say that. No,
Let him
bro.
say it.
No, I'm not, man. Come on, he just joking, but he don't.
Hey, bro.
It's the way you joke. It's the way you joke. No.
Get out your feelings. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
mama.
I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, we ain't Mr. Sensitive. We ain't Mr. Sensitive.
Please forget the bubble. Hubba bubba don't mean no harm. Hubba bubba don't mean no harm. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm sorry, bro. Get out your feelings, please.
Nah, ain't no feelings, Donna. We ain't emotional over here, Donna. That's Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba.
Put shit to give you right now. You hear me? Then what he do? I'm taking him to his post though. You feel me? He finna go do him. You know what I mean? Let life be life. You feel me? Like he say, you know, they just bless him because he just blessed. That boy's spirit so up there, man. When you see him, all you can do is just smile and want to say something to him. I promise you.
Nah,
you see what they had talking about? Hey, he brought it to my winter to my co give him a ride. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. In the do.
Most people say no.
A lot of people say no. Man, you know what, man? God bless them people, Bubba. That's all I can say. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that. Because guess what? Some people say yes, some people say no. It's right and it's wrong. It's positive and it's negative. But guess what? It always equal to one thing, straight. So what we going right now? Straight. Okay. We out of there.
We out of there.
All right, we about to play some more of this shit, though.
In 2016, the city recorded 762 murders, with Inglewood among the hardest hit neighborhoods. Shootings happened in broad daylight. Kids wore bulletproof backpacks. Whole blocks became war zones. But inside that darkness, small lights kept burning. Young lives taken, and the violence never stops. On October 13, 2016, in Inglewood, a sad story would repeat itself. 1-year-old Dejan Irving was sitting in a car seat when gunmen would open fire on the vehicle. His mother was in the front seat with her boyfriend. The intended target. A bullet struck baby Dejan in the chest. He was rushed to the hospital, but it was far too late. He was pronounced dead just hours after the shooting. The violence was part of a larger pattern of gang retaliation that had plagued Inglewood and surrounding South Side neighborhoods. The community mourned. Local pastors and activists, including Father Michael Fledger and members of the group Mothers Against Senseless Killings, held rallies. There were balloons, stuffed animals, and angry speeches, something we have all seen in so many urban neighborhoods across the country. And people would ask, how many more babies have to die? No one felt safe, not even children in car seats. Could the chief help stop the violence from a prison cell? Advocates for years have claimed he could help. Larry Hoover was a young man who wanted power, perhaps fame, and plenty of money. With leadership qualities, he was working his hand in creating an organization where people would listen to him and allow him to rule over them. And now that he had the power, it was only a matter of time before Larry would find himself in a position where he would be housed in a concrete mausoleum. He would find himself by himself, literally.
It's crazy that niggas would say that oh, what he wanted, the data. How you know what he wanted? What if he just happened to achieve it by the way that he was? It's not like you wanting anything. You don't know what you want, the data, but it starts coming, the data, and you know what I'm saying?
In the late 60s, Larry Hoover and David Barksdale, the leaders of two Chicago street gangs, would merge their gangs to form the Black Gangster Disciple Nation.
Step into Wack Studio, the platform for agencies,
which name was later shortened to Gangster Disciples. Hoover and Barksdale ruled the unified gang as King Larry and King David merged. The police would round Larry and his people up. It was just the local police, not the feds, but it was Larry's turn. He would go to trial facing life in prison, and nothing could help him. Following his murder conviction, Hoover would remain in the Illinois Department of Corrections from February 1974 until 1995. He was what people would call a shot caller. Some people are faking, but Larry seemed to be the real deal. With a life sentence and from behind bars, the chief would call the shots. Under Hoover's leadership, the gang rose to prominence, controlling a large part of the street-level drug trafficking in the Chicago area. At its height in the early 1990s, the gang's drug sales brought in about $100 million per year. In the 1980s, Hoover jetsons the old Monte nomenclature of the gang's top leaders in favor of a more modern, corporate gang. He would call himself the chairman of the board and formed his closest allies into two board of directors, an incarcerated board for the leaders in prison and an unincarcerated board for the leaders on the outside. The directors oversaw all of the gang's operations. Below the directors were the governors, who were charged with running narcotic sales in specified areas throughout Chicago and its suburbs. A governor typically had about 1,000 gang members, called foot soldiers, working under him. A governor could control this many gang members because he had two more layers of leaders beneath him. The regents, who controlled small areas within a governor's territory, and coordinators, who controlled smaller areas within a regent's territory. In 1990, Hoover would appoint Gregory Shell, who was already a member of the unincarcerated board, to second in command. Charged with controlling the gang's activities on the outside, but Hoover was in prison. The Gangster Disciples specialized in street-level, low-price sales of small quantities of drugs. This presented two problems for the gang's leaders. The gang needed to control territory in which it could make sales, and needed to organize the actions of and collect the proceeds from the thousands of foot soldiers carrying on the day-to-day sales. The gang conducted census revealed that it had anywhere from 6,000 to 30,000 members selling drugs. The coordinators, regents, and governors had to control which foot soldier sold where to ensure that the gang did not compete for sales against itself. If there was more demand in an area, then the Gangster Disciples had foot soldiers to supply. The gang permitted dealers unaffiliated with a gang called Neutrons to sell their wares so long as they paid a tax to the Gangster Disciples. But the Gangster Disciples violently suppressed any rival gang's attempt to sell in Gangster Disciple territory. In order to funnel proceeds from the enormous number of small sales to the gang's leaders, Hoover decided to charge each gang member certain dues, called the count or the weekly. This was in effect a tax or a franchise fee for doing business as a Gangster Disciple, similar to the tax levied on the neutrons. The governors were responsible for getting the weekly into the directors and governors who owed back taxes, were likely to find themselves the unwilling recipients of a beating. Hoover also demonstrated his vision and organizational flair by forming a political action committee for the gang called 21st Century Vote and imposing another tax on gang members called the Political. Some of the revenue from which was...
And that's where situation got scared, Sandada, when he started going political, you see? So more or less, the data, yeah, at first maybe it was a little situation, but it's a situation that's back in the day, 68, 1970, 1970, whatever the case may be, the data. Probably 1965, probably him growing up. What's up? Can't hear you, bro.
Funneled into the pack. The gang also sponsored music concerts with mandatory attendance for gang members and used the concerts to launder drug money. In 1993, apparently dissatisfied with his profits as the chairman, Hoover would develop a scheme called One Day a Week, or Nation Dope. One day each week, everyone selling within the gang's territory had to sell drugs for Larry Hoover himself. Hoover estimated that this would net him $200,000 to $300,000 each week. He thought there might be some resistance to nation dope, so he instructed the directors to put the word out that anyone refusing to sell nation dope would be shot. Hoover's analysis was simple. 1 day a week ain't much to ask for your life. Hoover knew that this phone call in prison could be monitored, so whenever a director began to discuss business matters on the phone, Hoover would cut him off and told him to come to the prison to see him in person. So the directors had to go to whichever prison Hoover was currently in to receive their instructions. When Hoover was eventually transferred to Illinois' Vienna facility, traveling became a hardship because Vienna is located in the southern tip of the state, about a 6-hour drive from Chicago. But the directors regularly made this trip, and Hoover had a stream of visitors, as he ordered. In the fall of 1993, the government would get a court order permitting it to place a transmitter in the visitor badge given to the gang leaders who came to see Hoover. The government was thus able to monitor the conversations of the gang's inner leadership for 6 weeks until the transmitter was discovered. And now the feds were locked in. And on August 31st, 1995, Larry Hoover's reign was coming to a close when a federal grand jury returned 3 separate indictments charging Hoover.
That's crazy. So this is all happening while he's knocked off. That's different.
Very different.
38 other gangster disciples.
What you say?
I say very different.
Oh yeah, these niggas over here fucking flying on someone that's already knocked off the data. Put a transmitter the data in the fucking, what was it? In the visiting room?
Yep. That's how it be though, dog. They don't let you go there because they just feel like, you know, you that powerful, you still gonna commit your crimes in prison. So they still be having the job to do when you locked up. And you know, if you slip, then that's the reason why they got the job, dog. This shit just be, it's just common sense too, man. You know, you gotta be smart sometimes and just not be the one that orchestrates shit. Sit the fuck down, let somebody else do it. Stop trying to be the one that gotta do the shit. Then you won't get fucked up.
That's a fact.
It's always a trap. It's always a trap in this shit, bro. Always a trap, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta always seek knowledge, my nigga, to be creative and be better. Don't lean, my nigga, and fuck around and lean the wrong way, and then you fall in your own hole. It be sometimes be your own fault for trying shit. For real. See what happened to Meech? He almost got fucked up trying to help this puss ass dude, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
Damn. That shit be fucked up sometimes, dog. But sometimes you gotta just, you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't no joke out here, bro. People don't know.
That's why you gotta stay righteous.
Believe that.
Stay righteous, GG. Fuck it. Let them do whatever they want to do. It is what it is. You stay righteous.
Get all the perks with the PS Black Card.
It's the best way to go. Don't lie. It's going to be the best way to go. You dropped off my boy Bubba?
Oh, yeah. I had to go, bro. I had to get him up out of here, bro. I ain't going to lie. He got a big following, bro. He got his own thing. And I was just, honored for him to walk up to the window and ask me because, the nigga famous, bro. That's a famous nigga. He the park bench dude. He dance on the park benches and shit.
You actually know him?
Yeah, I know him. Definitely know him. But how he got his own way. So like he said, he don't like for people to, try to eat off his vibe. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because he understand the shit now. At first he didn't. But now he's seeing, goddamn it, that he got 1 million views over there, 1 million views over there, and he ain't got no money yet. So the people working him, my nigga, and trying him, but using him for content, getting money off him, but not giving the man his check,
Yeah. He's gonna need someone, a person like that's gonna need someone to help him out to be righteous. You know what I'm saying? Be like his payee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you gotta have somebody with a good heart. You gotta have somebody with a good heart. It's a vulture world. If I was around, I would have posted up with him and I would have fucking got him right. I would have got that nigga right. Well, definitely, bro. Cause look where you coming from, bro. You got a whole different type of aura inside your body. Where he at right now, they just eating off him. It takes somebody like you. It takes somebody like you to come do it, and somebody that's into that lane too. Somebody that's into that lane too. Cause everybody out here not even worrying about no YouTube. You heard what he just said. He don't even fucking know Julio.
Yeah.
He's dead ass serious. He don't fucking know him.
He don't know Young and Names. He don't know none of them. He said he don't know Young and Names. He don't know them.
So just imagine how many people down here that is from Florida that don't even know them kind of people. He ain't the only one that'll say that shit. So a lot of people ain't on that YouTube shit down here. But when they do, they gonna see. Like he just played with it. Look, he got 1 million views, 1 million views. Cause niggas don't know if you play with it, you might get rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's different. That's different. Nah, but it's a vulture world, that's why, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to stand alone, sometimes, GG. That's just what it is, like you said, people will take advantage of you. That's one thing that a lot of people won't fuck with you. A lot of people won't fuck with you if they know they can't take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? If they know they can't take advantage of you.
The old saying is that people is just being people. You know what I'm saying? It's like people just being people. So you can't even put a label on nothing. It's just say people are just being people, dog. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's different, though. That's different.
Aware, man. Stay aware, man. People just being people, dog. Just stay aware, you know?
That's a fact. Bet that.
To sell drugs, including crack and related offenses. Starting on March 19, 1997, a jury of Larry's so-called peers would be tasked with deciding his fate, and his second-in-command, Gregory Schill, and 4 other gang leaders. On May 9, 1997, they would seal his fate. The jury found Hoover and his co-defendants guilty on all charges. The court would ultimately find that Larry from prison would order his disciples to purchase powder cocaine, crack cocaine, heroin, and marijuana from suppliers, who dealt directly with Larry Hoover and at his direction, the board members. The court also found that recorded conversations between Hoover and other gang leaders established the existence of a plan requiring GDs to sell nation dope, meaning drugs provided directly from the gang 1 day per week. In taped conversations that the feds had seized, Larry Hoover admitted that 1 day's drug profits for the entire gang easily totaled over $300,000, which would translate to approximately 4.5 kilos or bricks of crack cocaine being sold on a daily basis. At that rate, the GDs were estimated to have grossed $109 million annually from the sale of narcotics. For Larry, this meant life, and not life as most people knew it in the feds. As the sentencing hearing came to a close, the federal judge would bang his gavel and do what he came to do. He would send the chief to prison for the rest of his life. Larry was too dangerous to be in population, according to the government, and the feds had a place for him. The ADX Supermax. Calling shots from here would be difficult, and this is what the feds intended. For a quarter of a century, Larry Hoover had been incarcerated in the country's most draconian...
They practically said it, Dada.
So it's over with then. He paid his dues. It's over.
Yeah.
They did their job. They locked him away. They took his power. It's done. So what y'all mean? So y'all say he still got power right now? Bullshit. That mean y'all doubt y'all system. That's y'all problem. Let him go. Let him go. That's why Trump pardoned that man. That man, y'all prove your point.
Yeah.
If y'all think y'all haven't proven y'all point after all this time, that's y'all failed system. That means y'all system don't rehabilitate. That means y'all system fuck people's life up, bitch. That's what the fuck it means. That shit fuck people's life up and don't rehabilitate you. If he get out and do the same thing, that means y'all system is fucking fake. Believe that. Let that man fucking free. That's enough. 20 in that state and 30 in the feds, that's over. That's 50 fucking years, man. Let that fucking man go, man. It's over. Game over. Y'all won.
Barry, you trying to talk the whole time, but you didn't have your headphones on, so you couldn't.
No, I was looking at this.
Nah, you was talking earlier, Dada. You didn't have the headphones on. I couldn't hear you. I was like, why?
Nah, I found $100 grill, Iraq.
You found a $100 what?
Grill.
Grill? Oh, I feel it. I told you that some grills, Dada. I'm trying to tell you, but it is what it is, bro. You want to know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I'm gonna get a cover for mine and everything.
I feel it. Fuck it. Do it. Do it, Dada. Grab a grill. You know, you could be grilling up. It's the one that you go like that.
Definitely time to grill. It's summertime, boy. Grills out, boy. Smoke in the air.
Nigga, I've been grilling. I grilled like fucking 5 times already. A lot of this stuff. I mean, since fucking thing. I've been grilling some good. I'm gonna send you some shit. I'm gonna send you we'll be grilling and shit. Peace and love and shit.
For sure, no doubt.
I gotta take the dog out. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna finish this segment, then I'm gonna fucking go on the bike ride anyway, Dada. So
yeah, I gotta get out of here too, though. I'm gonna fuck with y'all later, bro. Gotta mess with these boys.
All right, the G's.
All right.
Supermax Prison, ADX Florence, located in Florence, Colorado. He would spend 23 hours a day in a concrete cell, no larger than a parking space. For over 2 decades, he had virtually no contact with the outside world. He was quite literally buried alive. Absent an opportunity for resentencing, Mr. Hoover would die at ADX Florence without ever having embraced his grandchildren. But Alice Johnson and President Trump were coming. On his first term, Trump had passed the First Step Act, which opened the door for numerous African-American men and women to get a second chance at life. It was the biggest sentencing reform package ever passed in the history of the country. This would allow people like Larry Hoover to argue to the core he was a changed man that should be given a second chance at life. His lawyers would file those motions and argue that Larry Hoover,
a man who works hard, sweats hard. Old Spice Rider fights.
My boy Larry.
Cover of the government's opposition papers, had died long ago, notwithstanding the government's unfounded claim that he harbors a desire to reclaim his title as the king of the gangster disciples, an enterprise that bears little resemblance to the organization he built in the 1970s. The Larry Hoover of today is not as glamorous as the government would have the world believe. He is an ailing old man who humbly accepts responsibility for his past and experiences deep remorse for the harm he has caused. Larry's life would be outlined in court pleadings. Prisoners at ADX spend 23 hours per day in concrete cells measuring 7 by 12 feet. Prisoners eat, sleep, and defecate in this confined space. ADX's inhabitants spend their days in cells the size of a parking space. During the hour that prisoners spend outside their cells each day, they are placed in a recreational cage. Prisoners experience little to no human interaction, often limited to guards shackling the prisoner and transforming him to and from the recreational cage. Despite these conditions, Larry found a way to stay mentally strong. Many others never do. Some prisoners, like John Powers, under similar conditions at the ADX, have cut their fingers off, bit them off, removed their scrotums, and other wild shit. But Larry, he would somehow get through it. Hold on, Larry. Trump is coming. The compassionate release motion that he had filed would be pending for far too long with no decision. And on May 28, 2025, Donald Trump, with the swipe of a pen, would make sure that Larry Hoover would get out of the ADX. Hoover was granted clemency, but he wasn't the only person to be granted clemency on that day. Garnett Gilbert Smith, also known as Mr. Big, was a prominent drug kingpin from Baltimore, Maryland. He operated a significant drug trafficking organization that extended from Baltimore to California. In 2013, Smith was sentenced to 25 years in federal prison for conspiring to distribute and possess with intent to distribute cocaine. He, along with many others, found their freedom, and it is expected that thousands and thousands more will also find us.
Yeah, so a lot of people actually come home, Dada, but Larry still got to do state time. But whoever just got fed time, they're already home right now, Dada. They got released right there and then. Yo, Donald Trump's real, GG. Donald Trump's a real person, GG. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But what you want, Ray Ray?
No, nothing. I was just on my laptop looking at that girl, but I'm getting hungry.
That grill? My boy's on the grill shit. I feel it. I feel it, Dada. About to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Get the little, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Dada? Let me get right. Let me get right. So why you just looking at it? Purchase it if you want it.
Tomorrow.
So tomorrow you gonna purchase it?
Yeah.
I feel it. Yeah, it's about to be cooking steaks, all that good shit on it. I'm going on. Let me put my shit on here to go. Let me transfer my shit to go. Matter of fact, I forgot to transfer my shit to go. What the fuck? We on timing. Let me see. Hell yeah, though. You gotta buy that shit, Dandada.
I know.
You won't be outside grilling. What the hell? All right, here. We lit. We lit. What? There you go. There you go. Water bottles and shit. What you doing, man? You got a ghost behind you? Yeah.
What happened, Ira?
Oh, no. No, I seen that you had a thing behind you. You want to bring something up? You want to start running shit?
What?
Do you want me to bring your screen up so you can rerun this shit while I'm on mobile?
Nah, I'm about to get up out of here.
All right,
Nah.
brother. You could have been running something, Dada. Man's run something.
Nah. How's it all morning?
Shit, we lit. Yo.
Yo.
I hear you. I can say Rachel, shit, G. You act like I be wanting to fucking. Hell yeah, GG.
Home Depot's having a girl sale too.
Home Depot? Nigga, where you
Yeah.
buying your shit from? You're buying your shit online from somewhere or you going to Walmart?
It's online.
Where?
I mean, it's Walmart. I mean, but these shits
Oh,
are saying
so
$100, $99.
so
Let
why
me see
didn't
which
you?
one.
We could go get it. Nigga, look.
Yeah.
You go get that shit.
This shit's expensive though. Home Depot's expensive, nigga. They want $1,500 for a girl.
1,500?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's a good ass girl, though. No lie, that's a good ass girl, nigga.
Hold on, cuz.
It feel good outside. This shit lit. The dollar. We put our shit out. We go IRL now.
Yo, are you gonna bring me to pick it up tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess. Where you going? Yeah. Where you grabbing it from?
Walmart.
I bet. What kind is it?
Alright, screen share your phone. I'll show you. FaceTime me, I'll show you.
Nah. We right here. I told you. That's why I told you. I told you. Do you want me to show you your screen? You could have showed me right here.
Show me.
You could have been showing me. Nah, but already did. You want me to share it now? You want me to share your screen?
Yeah.
So you could be doing all that. You could be on Walmart thing and all that.
Nah. It don't matter.
You can show me. You can actually show me it.
All right.
But you gotta do it from the computer. I bet. Fuck it. You can show me all that.
No, I'm not showing you it because I'm not showing you. Never mind.
I bet. No. You could have shown me more shit, Dada. You gotta show me it. That's a Finley, Dada. Gotta stay active. Active Jackson. So it comes with the gas tank. It comes with the gas tank thing.
No, I gotta get that from Tati's or get another one.
No, but I'm saying though, that's the one you get. You get the one with the gas tank and stuff, right?
Yeah. It's called an Expert 3 burner propane gas tank. I mean, expert grill 3 burner propane gas grill.
Yeah. I feel it.
Yeah, it's a gas grill.
It's a gas grill.
Mm-hmm.
That should be going. That should gonna be going hard. Hey, how you doing? Pretty good. Have a good day.
Where you going, to the bike path, cuz?
For me, I'm getting my day. I'm getting my little exercise on, Dada. Staying more accurate than ever. Getting my little exercise going. You gotta exercise, CG. You know what I'm saying? You have to exercise, Dada. You can stay more better. You know what I'm saying? Keep your shit going. You gotta drink water. You gotta exercise. You gotta stand on business. Life's what you make it. Make sure you got some cold ass water with you. Nah, but it feels good out this bitch. Hey, how you doing? Damn, everybody's outside today. My boy, my boy right there, he be right there. That my boy that I just waved at, Dada. He's a cool ass dude, Dada, but I think he's mad short. He rides like this colorful ass bike, little ass bike, Dada. Yeah, we active. You know what I'm saying? So cousin's good to go. You got your little treasure. You got the treasure shit. You definitely gonna be good. Your boy Kills done blessed it. That was like a fucking Christmas present right there. People don't be knowing that shit actually be helping out. See how this shit be? It's mad pollen though. You got allergies? Pollen's fucking down, nigga, right now. Look at it, you could actually see it. Be alright, Dada. You see this shit?
How you doing? Oh, we active. We active. You know, a lot of people actually know me out here because the angel in the outfield made me meet them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, all the angels in the outfield, stay more aware than ever. That's a fact. Yo, stop trying to act like your shit is all high tech and shit like that, but your shit is actually touchscreen. My shit ain't. Shit I got from Chubbs ain't. Well, it's something. Can't you know what I'm saying? Can't hate on it. It's something. What's poppin', Gigi? You can read that text? Ray. Hi. How you doing? Have a good day. No problem. You can read that?
No.
How you doing? Okay. It is what it is. It's beautiful outside. My boy Knowledge Kev is going to the Diddy trial. I'm gonna head to the Diddy trial next week. Fuck it. See what's popping off over there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be out there. Oh, angels in the outfield. How you doing? There's a funeral. Angels in the outfield. Mad people outside right there. That's a fact. How you doing? We lit. Angels in the outfield. Ooh, how you doing? We lit. Hell yeah. Yeah, I gotta come outside with it. You better go out. How you doing? You better come outside, Dada. So what, nigga? You look like you gotta be yourself. It's reality. How you doing? Then she had all her clothes, nigga. She had buckets of clothes right there. You look like you want to pick up booger online, Dada. This reality TV, Dada. You gotta show people who people really is. So I hope you got some hand sanitizer right there that you can actually cleanse yourself with.
I'm about to walk to the store and hop on my phone.
You gotta hop on you wanna go mobile? You wanna go mobile? You can't. Can't go mobile, Dandada. So just stay on right there. How you doing? I can't accept nobody, Dada. Yeah, so we're gonna head to the Diddy trial, go check out what's going on out there. You know, get acquainted with some news. How you doing? Some more YouTubers, whatever, or whatever the case people do, you know what I'm saying? Reality personnels, interpreters, whatever they on, GG. But if you are, you know what I'm saying, doing anything you want to be doing, make sure you stay focused. Make sure you stay on business. Make sure you stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be the hardest part. So boom, consistent. And consistency hard? No, consistency is not hard. All you gotta do, Dandada, more or less, make it a lifestyle. So how can it be hard if that's what you're doing in life? You wake up, you breathe it, you sleep it. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. So and I'm bugging having a long sleeve. I thought it was cooler, but it's not. So make sure that you make it a lifestyle. Consistency ain't hard. Consistency is life. Make sure that you put consistency into life. What you're doing is what you do in life. You know what I'm saying? Your hours, your sleep, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Morning. What's up, Gigi? Oh, you on the phone with your wife? Stop lying to her. It's just real. It's just real in the field. Have a good day. Homie told me, homie did. Shh, shh. Like, why you over here lying, Dandada? That's different. Oh yeah, lying, nigga. You on the bike pizzy. That's how you know we gotta stay right. Cause we gotta lie even to get right. We gotta lie to get healthy. Where you at? Oh no, I'm over here. You on the bike path, Dandada. You know what I'm saying? You on the damn bike path exercising. Who knows what you're doing, but more or less it's gonna be exercising. That's a fact. Yo, Angel's in the outfield. Ow. Morning. Angel's in the outfield. Should get hectic, the data. So yeah. So you gotta work on yourself harder than you work anywhere else, the data. You know what I'm saying? That's point blank period, the data. You gotta stay firm. Look at this. This is a blind man right here. He's blind. Blind man. Well, how does he see? We don't know. Take off that Trump jersey.
Hey, what's going on? It's a baseball player. You don't know
How you doing?
What's going on, but you know who it is?
Donald Trump.
No. There's a player who played for the Atlanta Braves.
All right.
Yeah. But actually, his number was 45.
So you over here secretly chanting for Donald Trump, but you don't really want to tell us that you voting for him. You got the Trump jersey. It says Trump.
What's it say on the front?
It says the Angels. What it says?
No.
What it says?
The Zag de Trois Rivières.
La Zag, La Trois Rivières.
The Eagles.
The Eagles.
It's French.
Oh.
How close to Spanish is it? How do you spell three in French? In Spanish.
Oh, all right.
How do you spell it?
I don't know.
You speak Spanish?
I speak it, can read it, but I'm not spelling it.
Oh, you can't spell it?
Nah, I'm not spelling it too much.
Which river in Spanish?
River, Rio.
Okay, no, it's not even close to the same in French.
Yeah.
Rivière.
Yeah.
Like the French Rivière.
So how you been?
Good, all is well.
All is well?
Yeah, going down to Connecticut tomorrow.
How you getting there?
Choo-choo train.
You taking the train by yourself?
Yep.
And where you going?
I have a little Korean friend. She lives down here.
Oh, you gonna go meet a shorty?
Yeah, a little shorty. But she's very superstitious.
Yeah.
Do you know what Friday is?
The Friday?
Yeah.
Friday. What's Friday?
What's the date?
What's the 13th?
You got it. What happens on Friday the 13th?
What does happen?
Suspicious.
It's just very suspicious, very spooky.
Yeah, like spooky. Superstitious, not suspicious.
Yeah, superstitious.
Yeah, she likes that stuff.
So what you gonna do over there on Friday, the 13th? You going with your Halloween costume?
No. She just wears like a black outfit. She does nails.
Yeah.
Her sister's nail salon.
Yeah.
So she does all her nails in black.
All right. I'll feel it.
What's that?
I said, I understand.
Yeah, it's superstitious. Good luck.
Very, very good. Yeah, all right.
The other way. It's not Friday the 13th is not bad. Friday the 13th is good.
Yeah, I never looked at it as bad. So say like, comment, subscribe. Tony.
What's that?
Say like, comment, subscribe in French.
Oh my. Oui, rendez-vous de Pointe-Cia. I need your email address. What's your email? Or what's your your address? How do you find you?
Mike?
Yeah.
You need my address? You gonna put me in? Oh. You gotta put it in YouTube.
Oh, okay.
You gotta go to YouTube, but you can't see, so how you gonna put it in?
No. I would say it.
Oh, you say it to them?
Wait, what is it? Yvonne@youtube.com?
No, it's Rizzy, I rock. Rizzy, I rock. Rizzy, I rock.
Right now, rendezvous Rizzy, I rock.
Yeah.
Come YouTube.
Come on YouTube, but you can tell the people that you can honestly see people from their voice. You know what I'm saying?
I understand who they are by their voice.
Yeah.
Repetition. The first time I don't know you.
Yeah.
By the fifth time, then I know you.
That's a fact.
I have to barbecue chicken or fish, one or the other.
That's no good, right?
Yeah, it's over at Dave's.
Oh, yeah. That's so good.
Actually, I know who's doing it. My mother worked there when it was Jerry's.
Oh, yeah?
She retired from the other one, but this one, some of the people are still there.
All right.
And one of them, the girl that runs the deli, I went to high school with.
Yeah.
So I've known her for all these years.
Right.
It's just a basic repetition, though.
My boy.
Everything I do is based on repetition.
Yeah, consistency.
Because I need to go down the same street. Unless they put a truck out here or something one day, then I'm fucked. You know?
Yeah.
Because I don't really need this here.
Well, what do? You're going to bump into it?
Well, if it's running out here, it runs.
Facts.
It's out there, and I'll go like this until I find it.
You ever get you ever?
Till the wheels fall off. Niggas will ask you for a ride until the wheels fall off. But it's cool though, I know niggas ain't real. Got your back when you got money. After that, these niggas chill. I called my partner phone the other day like niggas got me hemmed up. They call my phone to ask for money. When I call, I ain't picking up. But it's cool cause I don't need no one to ride for me. Cause if I get caught by myself, bitch, I can't lie on me. Shit so fucked up, your own family might turn on you. Grandma say you been through some things, I hope they learn from you. Don't need no one to hold me down cause I got myself. Who gon' be there to the end? I wonder who gon' ride for me. Cause I've been riding by myself. I wonder who gon' slide for me. Lately I've been sliding by myself. Lately I've been sliding by myself.
We on it. Nigga back the dot in effect, GG. He said nigga was digging for gold on camera. That's a fact. Top of the morning, GG. Top of the morning, da. My shit turned down. Top of the motherfucking morning, GG. All right, so let's get the real story. Let's get the real real life. By myself.
The Larry Hoover, the gangster, I look at him as my father. So it's real to me. To everybody else, he's a mythical figure. To me, this is actually my father. And my father is the leader of growth and development. Growth and development has been bastardized because people want to make growth and development just be another name for Gangster Disciple. Gangster Disciple is what growth and development stem from, but it's not what growth and development is. My father is growth and development. My father was a literate individual that taught himself how to read. He went to jail and couldn't read. He had a 6th grade education and he ended up with a college diploma. He ended up with an EMT license. Like, that's growth and development. He grew and developed into a better person. My father went to jail being influenced by the pimps and the hustlers and the players. But he ended up understanding about politics. He was the man that seen what Mayor Daley did, being a leader of the Hamburgs, and seeing how he took his people and got into politics and made a change for the Irish people in this community. He was trying to follow that blueprint. That blueprint made him a threat. But I see my father as the man that was guiding me to not be where he is at. He was guiding me to be a strong stand-up individual for my family and not for the streets. My father was influenced by Jeff Fort. He was he had his own gang and he had a lot of men behind him. And him being a young man of the inner city, that's what he was influenced by. But he wanted his own gang and he put his thing together. But they started out trying to protect themselves in their community. Like they lived in a box, their neighborhood. And to get out of their box, they had to fight. And so that's kind of how it originally started, was him and his group of friends had to create their own little group so they can move in and out of their community, to move out of the square that they was kind of trapped into. And from there, they kind of followed the lead of what other people was doing. Like, even though the Stones was a gang, you know, they was feeding the community. The young men would help with when Martin Luther King marched. Like, they was gangs. Like, there's a lot of it, they didn't know better, but they also took part in protecting the community and dealing with what was righteous. So I can't say in the beginning that they wasn't a gang. I wouldn't try to say that. But they still dealt with positive endeavors. They was trying to feed the community, protect each other. You got to remember, back in that time, racism was heavier. So they had to protect themselves from the white boys that would come over to the community and try to beat up the kids, you know, or the men of the community. So it wasn't just about being gang members and going against each other. It was a whole lot more to it, protecting the community, feeding the community. They was poor. Then nobody really had no money. Protecting the community, feeding the community, protecting each other. But when they were needed to aid and assist with manpower, they would. They wasn't against the community. They respect the community too. They did criminal things, but they left their criminal stuff in the street at that time. Like, now, nobody's safe. You don't have to be a part of criminal activity to wind up being involved in it. And it was a different situation. It was respect for women and children and older people. You know, it kind of stayed more encapsulated in what was going on. If you was a part of that life, you had to deal with what came with that life. It's not like that anymore. They feel like anybody can get it. But where he came from, you know, they was kids. They was kids trying to protect themselves. At some point in time, drugs came into the community, and that kind of destroyed a lot of what they had going on. Drugs wasn't the thing, but as drugs came in the community, that helped.
That's facts. That's facts. She got a little bit hectic. You know what I mean? That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. So, more or less, Dundada. They try to, Larry, who was a kid at 22, you still a kid, Dundada. You still a kid going through situations. So, we gotta stay right, Dundada. We gotta stay all the way aware, bro. Let's go. All right, man.
I don't even know now. Arnell Bay is from, where are you from, Arnell Bay?
We out of Southern Illinois. It's called Carbondale, Illinois. SIU University, Southern Illinois University.
All right, all right.
Yes, sir.
Southern Illinois.
And it's beautiful down here. When I say that, look, you got all nationalities here. Rent is about $700-800 for a 4-5 bedroom home. It's sweet down there. Look at his face. Yeah.
What?
It's sweet. Yes, sir.
Whoa, that's crazy. I haven't heard those prices for apartments in a long. I was probably a baby.
A 4-bedroom, about $700-800.
That's crazy.
So we love it here.
Why are we in New York, man? I don't even know. But so Carbondale, Illinois. So what is the environment in Carbondale, Illinois like? I mean, take us back to the 80s, because that's where my life started, in the 80s.
Right. Okay. Carbondale is really a university town, a college town. You have 3 junior colleges here. Then you have SIU, the 4-year university. A lot of people come in here. They come here from like Chicago, St. Louis. They usually stay 4 or 5 years and they out of here. You see what I'm saying? So it's always, I call it a satellite town. People come and go. You meet people from New York, from California, from all over the globe, you know, and the foreigners are usually here the longest.
Ah, got you. Got you. So how close are you to Chicago? How many miles?
5 hours away, 360 something miles away from Chicago.
Wow.
We call it up the road though. Growing up, my father used to take us up every other Saturday. We'd go up to Chicago, so it started becoming like nothing.
Gotcha.
We drive that with no problem. You know, now my family, I got a lot of family still in Chicago, and I'm still here. I'm a roughneck. I'm gonna stay right here in the land of Egypt.
So now, in Carbondale is 5 hours away from Chicago, like New York City is like 4 hours away from Syracuse. So that's
upstate. Correct.
That's a long drive. People from New York City, they don't want to drive from Brooklyn to the Bronx. That's like they don't want to do that. So
my wife is from the Bronx, so every time I go up, I always go upstate, because upstate reminds me a lot of Carbondale, Illinois, right? And it's so funny to her because she's like, man, we don't have none of these restaurants back our way. I mean, it's slow. It's a lot slower. Carbondale is slow.
Got you.
Carbondale is very slow.
And so, like, back in the 80s, how was Carbondale?
It was beautiful because everybody was into the Black consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Whether they were Nation of Gods of Earth or Vice Lords. Vice Lords was very big in the 80s because they were associated with the Black Panthers. So you had the Blackstones, Vice Lords, a lot of them under the 5-pointed star back in the early 80s. that it was popping. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everybody wasn't trying to be GDs back then or BGDs. It was BGDs before GDs. Everybody used to want to be Vice Lords and Stones.
Vice Lords and Stone.
But it's funny that you hit the 80s because about 88, 89, that's when the empire for GD started going off the hook all over the world. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
All over the world. People was in the military, starting branches in Tokyo, in Japan. People in the military in Canada. So you had GDs all over the world. By 88, 89, 90, you looked up. 97, I was out in California, and it was already GDs out there. It's like GDs everywhere. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So GDs everywhere. And the late 80s, you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now, why did the Stones and the Vice Lords have so much of an impact on Carbondale in the early 80s?
Great question. In 72, 73, they had a big fight down here, a riot. It was the Black Panthers. And the Vice Lords and the Blackstones, L. Rookins, was a part of that fight. They were fighting, they were killing police officers. That's what they were doing. They were killing police officers. So from like 72, 73, all the way to the 80s, that was the thing to do. It was about the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want, like, and I look at it sometimes, it baffles me because they know exactly what they did when they took the gangs and they started locking all of us up and putting us in federal prison and state prison. I had a brother Imam Hulk, he shared this with me. He said, brother, I'm glad you're Muslim now, but he said, with them putting a lot of y'all in prison, we lost structure. And now the youth are out of control.
Yeah.
You see? So I think about that because now we got our youth out here at 14, 15 with fentanyl and a big AR in their hand.
And that's in Carbondale right now?
Oh, yeah. Every other day we got somebody getting shot in Carbondale, Illinois. So when I make my videos, a lot of people can hear the frustration because I know if it's happening right here in little bitty Carbondale with 20,000 people, I know what's going on in New York. I know what's going on in California, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. No matter what your affiliation was, in prison so that they can do what they're doing today. And that's destroy us all. You see? All of us back then lived by principle or carried out principles. Brother Larry Bernard Hoover Bay, we call him Brother Chairman, he told us at a very young age, don't hit people in their mouth, okay? We used to think that it was cool to give out mouth shots, right? I grew up, when you did something wrong, you get in a circle and the folks hit you in your mouth. If it's, you you said something like profanity, we couldn't even use profanity in the community with people's parents. If they heard me cuss, the guy's gonna holler at me. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was a structure, and they didn't want that structure to get out here because it had us really securing our communities. You see what I'm saying? They didn't want that. So Larry Bernard Hoover Bay and Imam Malik were teaching men how to be men. You know, through the gang life is what some people call it. I don't like to call it gang life. I like to call it organizations.
Yeah, me too.
All of them were different organizations for the uplifting of our people. All of them used the teachings of the Bible, Quran. You see what I'm saying? So they was all trying to uplift our people.
Right.
It's not that way no more.
Right. That's the reason. This to me right here, it's a very important segment of our show because, as you said, you don't like to call them gangs. You like to call them organizations because these organizations first started for the upliftment of our people. And
Mhm.
that's pretty much universal in,
Mhm.
in most Asiatic organizations,
Mhm.
so to speak, right? So like if you talk about the Crips, Community Revolution and Progress, and
Mhm.
that came from out of the Panthers.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
you have the Bloods in their history, that came from the Stones.
Mhm.
The Stones.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
So and the Bloods came about in New York from Rikers Island because the brothers on Rikers Island were, being oppressed by the Latin Kings, right?
Okay.
So it's always like we always click up together,
Mhm.
because of issues we're having with other races, pretty much.
Mhm.
So it's important for us to say that. It's important for us to shed light on that,
Mhm.
on that fact. Now, when things go left, is for many different reasons. All right. So I just wanted to, just state.
I know y'all niggas look at me like, damn, all right, what you make, the dollar? So, you know what I'm saying? We got steak on a stick, which is called a pincho, you know what I'm saying? We got some eggs. We got a burger where we gonna put some eggs in a burger, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, GG.
State that. Now, so you got the Vice Lords, you got the Stones, early 80s. They had a stronghold in Carbondale. And what was the influence of Chicago on Carbondale, and around what time period did that happen? Or did Chicago always have like an influence on Carbondale?
I like to say Carbondale and Chicago are one. And the reason I say that is because everybody here comes from either Mississippi, right, or Chicago. When my family came here, they came here to work the university. You see what I'm saying? And then they start telling other family members in Detroit, in Chicago, like, come to Carbondale. I can get you a job, making, at that time in the 80s, I can remember my grandparents making like $20-something. You know what I'm saying? And we thought that was heavy money back then. So a lot of people were moving down here, taking janitor jobs or anything that they can get at the university, and then move their families down here and start buying. Like I said, it's so cheap, you're going to buy homes. Everybody down here almost own their own land and property. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
To go back to what you said about the foundation of the gangs, right?
Yes, sir.
I believe from what I heard from researching, they usually call the organizations, quote unquote, gangs, bastards of the party, the Black Panther Party, because they lost that leadership and that structure that they had, because they were working in alliance with the Panthers at one point. I don't know if you're familiar with a documentary that this guy from LA had, Bones from Compton.
Okay.
About the Bloods and Crips, the history, as they call them, the party. And you mentioned something earlier about, you said Imam Malik. Were you referring to Jeff Fort?
Correct. And look, let me tell you for the record, because I got to feed him. He said never call him Jeff Fort.
Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. The sweet scent of a honeymoon in Fiji.
Got you.
He's Imam Malik. So for the record, when I was in Marion, he shared that with me. He said call him Imam Malik, not Chief Malik.
Not Chief Malik, but yeah.
Not Chief Malik, Imam Malik, okay? So yeah, I got to meet him in Marion. And it was funny because I didn't know who he was, right? And I had on a red, black, and green hat. I was the #1 cook at the work camp. And it was a Friday and I was late. I had to go do the Kuba, right? I do the Kuba and then I teach on Fridays at the work camp, right? And it got to the point I had to take him his trays. We didn't have enough brothers to take the trays because all of us were Muslim. So all the Muslims, with me being the #1 cook, I got to do it all. So I got to meet him, and he shared that with me. He said, a lot of people, because he said, are you familiar with the name Jeff Fort? because I kept calling him Ford, F-O-R-D. And he laughed. He said, that's an alias. That ain't me. He said, but if you really want to be in conjunction with how I'm moving today, remember me as Brother Imam Malik. Not Chief Malik, not Jeff Ford, Imam Malik. So yeah, he's Imam Malik to us.
That's peace. That's peace.
Yeah. And guess what? The brother worked out like crazy, okay?
I seen photos of him. I seen.
Look, y'all. We used to see this brother every time they let him out. He gonna jog the yard and he's gonna stop and do so many. We used to try to count the push-ups he do. Sometimes he do 75, sometimes he do 50. But he had a little system. He'd jog the yard for the whole hour. We used to fix his food. He didn't eat everything that we put in the tray, so he was definitely health conscious. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely health conscious, and he was teaching Islam. He was not teaching. I mean, he said Islam to the Moors like this. You know, but he gonna still assalamu alaikum. He gonna share with you to read Quran. You see what I'm saying? Because he said that's what the more science should be taking the lessons. That's where the Blackstones, that's where the Hellbrookers, all of us should be going into Islam. That's what he shared with me. I just definitely want to share that so we can get that out there.
That's
all right. So thank y'all for letting me share that because this is the first time anybody's ever heard that. You know, they don't heard it mouth to ear, but me coming out just sharing it like that. This platform just made it happen. And he also, check this out, since y'all gave me this platform, because he said, let those babies and the youth know when you come to prison, there is no swimming pools in here. All that good stuff that we think that's going on in the federal prison, it's not there. Not for our people. You see what I'm saying? So our young brothers out here selling drugs and doing wrong, understand, when you get into that federal system, they're going to strip you down, take off all your clothes, and make you an inmate.
Yes, sir. Now, real quick, sorry, I'm not distracted. I'm just sitting here trying to make a different thumbnail for you now, brother. So I'm getting that done. Sorry about that. So just to make sure I'm clear here, you were in prison with Chief Malik.
Yes, I was at the work camp.
Imam Malik. He said Imam.
There you go. The brother called it.
Imam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was at the work camp, and every time I did the Kuba, actually, he used to write out the Kuba, and then I get it from the chaplain department. You see what I'm saying? So the federal work camps usually take care of the ADX and the major prisons where he was inside. Yeah.
So how long were you in prison?
I was a knucklehead, bro. My first time in, I did 8 years. And then I told them I was coming back because I was so upset that they got me off of ghost dope, brother. You know what I'm saying? So my mind was, I'm going to go out here and I'm coming back for a real reason, which is stupid. You see how crazy we can be? So I did 8 years my first, then I violated and I did another 4 years. And then I came out and caught a state bit after that violation and did 4 years in the state. And that's what made me say enough is enough. It's not adding up. You know, trying to be the big man on the block selling cocaine, it's not working.com.
Right, exactly. So what prison were you? So you said state prison and federal prison.
Yes. And the federal moved me, they moved me I went from Terre Haute, USP with 8 years, y'all. But because they were so upset at me that they wanted me to do some things that I didn't do. So we're going to make you suffer. They put me in there with the Cubans, all of them speaking Spanish and etc. And I'm over there trying to figure it out. It's just me and another brother, you know. I did about almost a year in Terre Haute. Then they sent me to Oxford, Wisconsin. Then from Oxford, Wisconsin, because I'm in the Moore Science Temple and I'm teaching, they just started moving me around from prison to prison. I did about 6 months and they get me out of there. 6 months here and they get you out of here, you know. So what I would try to do is build up the ranks real quick because I know they're going to get me up out of here more. You're going to look up one day, they're going to tell you, pack it up and you got to go. And then I made my way to the work camps. And I felt so much better once I made it to the work camps because the work camps is like being free. You get to work out, you know, you're going to work a job. you know, but you get a little bit more time to do what you need to do. And that's when I got into studying a little bit more serious. Like, man, we got to do something different when we get home. We can't do no more time for $80,000, for $90,000. You're doing 8, 9, 10 years for $80K. You know what I'm saying? So I got a saying, I tell the little guys on the streets now, man, that little $100K that you just made, I can make it by working 2 part-time jobs.
Yeah.
When I take food out of my Bosch refrigerator, I feel like the best version of myself.
You heard that? That's a fact.
So try this, because you're going to prison. And you know, they try to say, well, we do it different from you. We better from y'all. We think different from y'all. No, brother. However you end up doing it, you still going to prison. Because it's wrong.
Right.
It's nothing right about serving somebody cocaine, crack, meth, or whatever it might be, and you not using it yourself.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl, look. Fentanyl is everywhere right now. I just took a class, brothers, and in this class for gun violence prevention, they are teaching us, if you smell, for those who smoke marijuana out there, if you buy your marijuana and it smells like burnt popcorn, open up your windows and call the police on yourself. That's fentanyl. We got babies around here that's like 14, 15 now buying pill machines and pressing their own pills, and the Perk 30s is loaded with fentanyl.
You're not lying, because I was working for this company before. I'm not gonna mention the name of the company for legal reasons, but I was reading the reports during the pandemic. A lot of people OD'd due to fentanyl. It's in New York. In New York, about 100,000 from the pandemic lockdown till 2020. Beginning of 2022, over 100,000 ODs.
And guess what? They don't even call them ODs here.
No.
My father shared with me, he said, hey, Richard. I said, yeah. He said, think about my Uncle Tony. We loved him, but he was a crackhead, okay? Uncle Tony died in his sleep. That was fentanyl. Everybody here who's dying in their sleep, we know that's fentanyl. They don't say it's that they OD. They just say, oh, they died in their sleep, natural cause. These are all crackheads dying in their sleep.
That's that
All right, I want to rewind because I want people to get a clear picture of who Arnell Bay is and what was his experience growing up in Carbondale. So rewind, but before you did the prison bid, what was your life like? I mean, did you involve yourself with any particular group, or how did that work out?
I always been, and I'm not trying to sound cocky, when I was in the 9th grade, I started my own little group, and it was called OPP, Organized P Players. Omega Psi Phi loved it so much, like what they have now, the little lamps and all that, we came right on board with them. They were trying to get us away from the gang life, okay? They said, brother, you got too much influence, and a lot of people look up to you, so we want to work with you to get you away from that, to get you into something better in life, So yeah, in the 80s, for a long time there, we had OPP around here in Carbondale, Illinois, where it even made it to Chicago. We had a chapter in Chicago, and we had a chapter in St. Louis and Champaign, Illinois, U of I. It became a heavy thing. OPP. It was Organized P Players.
And you created that?
Correct. Me and the brother by the name of Dietrich. He had a group called Hellifying Over Love, something Ladies Love International Superstars. I said, no, bro, we ain't doing that. We like women. Right? Yeah, he was on some New York type demonstration. Hellify Overthrowing Ladies Love International Superstars. Remind me of LL Cool J. I said, no, bro, we ain't on that. We gonna do this. We OPP. He said, why OPP? We're gonna be organized. We're gonna get these women. Let's have some fun. You know what I'm saying? And I was also a DJ. So every Friday and Saturday, me and him, we throwing the parties. Yeah. We got people coming from, like I said, from Chicago, St. Louis, Paducah, Kentucky, Cape Girardeau, Missouri, just to kick it with us at the Armor Hayes. And we only there from 8 o'clock until 11 because we still young, But we would party like we were grown people. And we made big money, me and him, every time we threw parties.
Wow. So now after OPP, what was next?
I loved the money so much. I was in college, and I had a brother that was here. See, when he was living, we were GDs, but he made us do the OPP thing. He said, go to college, do something different with your life. You see what I'm saying? And there was brother Stanley G. When Stanley died, I was at U of I. I didn't have no money to pay for college. So it got real to me. I came back to the community of Carbondale from Champaign, and the brother's like, look, brother, he might got $2,000 or $3,000 for you. If you want this money, you got to get out and sell some dope. That's how I ended up into the so-called dope business.
What year was this? You want me asking?
That was like 90.
Yeah.
And I had like until 97, I was good out here. You know? So I had a nice little run.
So you had a 7-year run.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now, so you started selling dope. I mean, so we're talking about heroin.
Cocaine.
Oh.
I only sold cocaine. See, Carbondale so slow.
Different.
Yes, we so slow, y'all. We don't even have, like, if there's somebody here with that, it's always been a low number. Cocaine is the big thing here because it's what the Europeans use. It's a party drug. You see, it's what the attorneys use. So you want to get what the attorneys want.
Right. So what I mean is like the type, like, so dope out here would be considered heroin.
Right.
Or terms like dog food.
Dog food.
Chicago, they got dog food. They got houses with lines. You would think you was at Chick-fil-A.
So
and
now,
they're in their line. Yes, sir.
So you sold cocaine.
Yes, sir.
Straight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I mean, I don't know if we want to get that deep into how big you got off of that, you know.
I don't like to say I got big, but I'm gonna say I was able to touch what I needed to touch, where I was able to give away major amounts. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. To organizations and etc. Yeah.
All right. And at that time,
you were the plug.
I became a plug. Correct.
So basically, you were GD at this time, right?
Correct. I've been GD. Look, I've been GD since the age of about 11, 12. I got shot, right? And once I got shot, the folks took me in. You see what I'm saying? They took me in because.
Hold on. You can't get past that now. So now? First of all, you got shot. Now you became okay. So what I just heard, you became folk around real young, like 11, right?
Very young. Very young.
11 years old, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So before that, you got shot.
Mm-hmm.
So you got shot at 10 years old?
At 11, I got shot.
How did you get shot at 11?
Our brother stole my turtle. I had a turtle that was about 75 something pounds, and I had went out because they pay you for the university to go get turtles and frogs for them so that they can dissect them and cut them open and stuff. A brother stole my turtle for $100. My mom told me, "Don't you go and try to get that turtle. Let that be." I jumped out of the project window as soon as my mom went to sleep. And I said, "I'm going to get my turtle because that's $100. Well, I went to go get my turtle, but he met me with a .22 rifle.
Oh. And how old was this guy?
At 10?
It happens like that around here, bro.
Wait, hold on. So hold on. At 10, 11, how old was the guy who shot you?
He was younger than me. He was a year younger than me. But he knew I didn't mind fighting because at that time we used to do kung fu, right? So he know I ain't finna fight Buddy. I'm gonna go and shoot him. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I used to fight the trees. I used to hit the trees. You see what I'm saying? To get my hands right. And he's like, "No, you ain't hitting me." So he shot me.
Damn. So you got shot in your face, right?
Yep, in my jaw, and it went to the back of my neck. I sat in the hospital for like 2 months. For 2 weeks, they couldn't get any food in me because my veins, I was so fat. So if y'all fat, y'all need to hear this. My veins were so small, they couldn't do anything but let me sit in the hospital. Only thing I can do is pray and kept saying, man, I need to get home to my family.
Yeah.
At 10 years old.
11.
That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
at 11 years old, you were shot. What the?
It's all testimony. So those little guys out there thinking they doing something, man, y'all ain't doing nothing. Get out the streets. That's what we're here to tell y'all. Get out the streets. And if you're in the streets, make sure that you're bonded professionally.
So now, so now, all right. So now the folks take you in.
Yes, sir.
The folks take you in at 11. Now, what was the process?
The process back then.
Did you get jumped in? Did you? Yeah.
They're gonna put hands on you.
The line, you gotta walk the line.
No, they're gonna put hands on you. You're gonna get in a circle and you're gonna have 3 run up on you. What can you do?
For how long?
you defend yourself?
For how long?
Sometimes they go 5-6 minutes just to see, if they can get into you. You know what I'm saying? But some people are good enough to hold 2 of them off. If 2 of them off, that one ain't gonna do too much.
So it's a rite of passage, basically. Initiation, yeah. I remember I used to see that.
After you go through that, what's the next thing that you have to do? Do you get literature? Do you now rock a flag? I mean, what's
you get all that? You get your literature, and then they start watching you and seeing what they can do with you inside of the organization. You see what I'm saying? For me, when I came in, because my whole family's GDs, they was BGDs. So when I came in, it was just almost like given to you. But check this out. If you're in Carbondale, it's a difference. Just like if you're upstate New York from the Bronx and all that. So for me, it was a little bit more favoritism, is what I like to say, because I was connected in the Wild Hundreds. I was connected on 63rd. I was connected, throughout Chicago, up south, the low end, So with me being connected and having cousins and family throughout those areas where the GDs was at, they chose me before I even chose it. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. So what's the main color for the folks?
Blue and black.
Blue and black. All right. So now, blue and black. That's the main color. Now you said you're connected to the Wild Hundreds. The Wild Hundreds. 63rd. Now 63rd right now is popular online for GDs and I'm just hearing a lot of not so good things about 63rd right now.
Right.
What do you know about 63rd? What do you know about the Hundreds? What do you know as far as like the GDs are concerned?
When it comes to Chicago, again, when it comes to anywhere out south, I'm associated and affiliated still with the guys. You see what I'm saying? The Hundreds, I actually have family on 107th and Normal in Chicago today. We used to meet at that park right over there in that corner, the GDs, on Saturdays. You see what I'm saying? I don't think they do too much of anything now. GDs are more organized down south, like Memphis and things like that, than they are in Chicago. Chicago, they just off the chain. They might say GD, but they might be riding with a whole group of stones. They got their own gangs and their own cliques inside of that world now.
Right. See? So now from what I'm hearing is that Chicago is more like, blocks.
Yes, sir.
Like crews, just like New York is too, though.
Yes, sir.
New York is the same way.
63rd, though, is a lot of history for the GDs come from 63rd. A lot of great things happen also in 63rd. So you got the rappers now talking about, and I'm not from 63rd, but if you go back and you sit with some of those elders in Chicago, and they go back to the 70s and the 80s, it was great things going on in the 63rd area. Everywhere where the GDs were at, our people was about that money. You see what I'm saying? They had their own businesses. They had their own, whatever it was always for us, by us. And that's what I miss. Now, the 60, I'm not from 63rd. I think, wasn't that Lil Durk or somebody who said that?
I think Lil Durk said that. However, like, I think other people are like, downplaying 63rd too. Like, got like Rico Reckless. I heard him say something about 63rd. I think King Von. I think King Von.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. See, all those guys are some guys I wish I could sit down with, bro, because those are the brothers that's got others out here following them. And they're not even on the GD path. They're not even on the Blackstone path. They doing their own things and they violating the laws of the organization that they say that they represent.
Well, King Von was a BD.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Yeah, but BD, he was BD. So what's the difference between GD and BD?
BDs are black disciples. BDs are considered more like, I like to call them my brothers. You see what I'm saying? Black disciples.
Yeah, 63rd is a long ass street though. That's what I'm saying. 63rd is a long ass street, but I don't. And he's from it.
From my brothers, you know, that's what I like to call them. Larry, our leader, our brother now, because we don't want to give him those titles either. He's trying to come home and be a grandfather. You see what I'm saying? So we don't need to be giving them no titles where they still connecting him with a lot of notes. But he taught for us to do things the right way too. Let me say that. When they had the GDs, pardon me, I never heard from Larry Hoover one time. And I check this out. I used to actually get calls at our home. If I have my mom here, she'll tell you. My brothers, they actually just said it in court when my brother went to court. They said one reason they didn't want to let him out is because he had connections with Larry Hoover, my baby brother. He's in prison doing natural life. He's been in there since 17. So when it comes to Larry Hoover Moore's brothers and sisters, I never heard him tell us to do anything wrong. Check it out. Hardnell Bay was here in Carbondale, Illinois. He was in Vienna, Illinois, in the prison locked up. They was fishing with corn. He told me to go out to the Southern Illinois business office. Go sit down with them and let them know that you're dealing with some people who got money and want to open up some franchises. This is how I was able to bring what I learned from him, right? And OPP, Omega Psi Phi fraternity, and bring it over to the Moore Science Temple of America corporately. Because everything he was teaching me, it was never about selling drugs. He actually told us in Carbondale, Illinois, he said, this is what he said when he was in Vienna. He said that he wanted all of us to become attorneys, lawyers, or something like that, professional people. He said, stay away from the brothers in Chicago selling drugs. Okay? I wasn't trying to, after I heard that, I was cool with it at first. But I started seeing brothers come down here, because I didn't start selling drugs again, like I told you, after my brother was on Stanley Show. And I'm seeing young brothers coming down here outdoing me. You see what I'm saying? Just because they GDs, they come down here and walk, and now they got a brand new Cadillac. Give them about 2 months. You see what I'm saying? So I said, man, I ain't listening to that no more. You got brothers coming from Chicago, and they get paid down here. And if I would have listened to the old man, I always say I would have never went to prison. He said, get away from that lifestyle and get away from those in Chicago who said that they're with me and they want you to sell drugs. Because he said, man, we got to do way better. We got to tie in with the Masons. We got to tie in with the Nation of Islam. We got to tie in with those organizations to make us better men. That's what he was on. I never heard him teach nothing on no drugs or nothing foul. He also told us to quit putting our hands on the brothers. No more mouth shots. That's what he told us. He said, no more mouth shots. He said, how can you think a man gonna stand with you after you done swole up his mouth or gave him a pumpkin head? He gonna want you dead.
To add on to that, it's real what you said, because upon some research I have done with Imam Malik and Larry Hoover Bay, if I'm correct, I seen it in the past when both organizations started. They were getting a lot of government funding at one point. They were giving them money like crazy until allegedly they said Imam,
and they set him up.
They set him up with the Libya and and everything else. But I did see in the past that they were getting a lot of funding from the government, like grants and everything, because they believe in them. They had storefronts. In about years, they accumulate like $1 million a piece to create jobs. But as you said, certain organization, when you build them, you got some rotten apples in there.
Yeah.
You got money and power, and they go crazy, and it falls on your lap. And you got
That's right.
Then you got to regulate. You get what I'm saying? So
yes, sir. Yes, sir. You just did it. But you know what I learned from them? Those brothers was on a whole bigger level, right? And it was so big back then that we didn't even pay attention to what Larry Hoover or Imam Malik was on, or it was a Vice Lord brother. Minister Rico. All of them were on real stuff. Sorry. They was on real stuff. Islam, when I mean real stuff, all of them were talking about franchises in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? All of them were on, hey, we can take this and do this in our neighborhoods. We can rebuild our neighborhoods like that. But the guys that's under them, they become like the you know, whatever, the ranking officers are dirtbags.
All right, let's go back to GDs and Black Disciples. So what I know off the top of my head, I'm definitely, you know, I'm not even from Chicago. I don't know, right? But what I do know, but I study our people a lot. So GDs, BDs, GDs, Larry Hoover, BDs, David Barksdale, right?
Correct.
All right. Now, how did they split? If they did, do you know the history?
I like to say it like this. What our leader was doing, our brother man was doing, he had to send him on off and let him have his own little followings and do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? They never were at odds. Our leaders were never at odds. A lot of us used to say for King David, for our lost king soul. That's what folks used to mean. I don't know if it still mean that, but you know, that's what we used to say. We used to throw up the pitchforks. Check this out. He told us we don't wear our hats to the right or the left. He said that's some clown stuff, and quit throwing up the pitchforks. You ain't no Mason. Signs and symbols for the conscious minds, right? That's how the old man was coming when I used to get phone calls. Say y'all look like clowns out there.
So you actually spoke to Larry Hoover?
Yes.
All right.
Me and my brothers and other people from Carbondale community. He used to call once or twice out. This is when he was in the state. He used to call once or twice out of the month, and he would always let us know before he called because people here were COs there.
Got you.
So what I'm saying?
Got you. So rewind. You become GD. You get literature. What if you can tell the public? Remember this. Of course, this is a public forum. Yeah. So you just tell us what you can about the process and the literature in the GD literature.
The GD literature for you and I and our brother is mixed in with occult science. It's mixed in with more science. It's mixed in with a little Bible. Like he told us, all organizations, all melanated organizations are one. That's in our literature. Not just everything under the six. All organizations are one.
All right, so let me just give you some context, right? In the 5% Nation, that's my foundation, right? So we get supreme mathematics, supreme alphabets, and then after that is 120, and then the 12 jewels. Now,
For Bud, the harmonica is a family affair. Now Bud's living with...
Is it the same kind of structure where you get like, you know,
right? You might, because see, now the literature comes in a book form. So you get all the literature at one time. You got brothers who'll give you all, but we just have to learn the creed. Then after you learn the creed, they give you the prayer. Then after you learn the prayer, they give you something else. Because we couldn't write it down. We had to memorize it.
Right, the same thing.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, to add on to that, the symbols I seen were kind of occultic as well. Like the pyramid with the 5 with a cobra on there.
That's right. That's right.
A lot of it was occult symbols. The only reason why I could relate to as well to that, because my neighborhood where I grew up at when I was in high school, we had a lot of Crips and folks. There's a point they had that whole concept, the 8 ball. I don't know if that was going out there. See together, and you know, it was just odd. But I remember actually look at it, I'm like, this is a lot of occultic symbols right here. Like, you know,
check it out. Before they were BGDs, they used to be called Pharaoh.
So BGD means what?
Black Gangster Disciple.
Black Gangster Disciple.
See, it used to be about black power. Everything you hear to be Black Disciple, Black Gangster Disciple, it was about black power. They used to wear red, black, and green. That used to be our colors. A lot of people don't know that. For BGD, a lot of BGDs used to wear red, black, and green because it's about uplifting our people.
So where did the change come in? How did it
go? Once they got the old man away from the people, out of that state joint, and was able to throw him in the Fed, him and Imam Malik. Now look at the outcome of Chicago, Illinois. Illinois now.
Yeah.
I heard they actually met behind the wall.
I heard that before too. But check this out. Check this out. I believe it. And they know if they let either one of those old men out, that things are going to change for the better. So they don't want them out. Come on, think about it. These men are over 70-something years of age. Who and what can they harm at 70-something? But you got children out here blowing up blocks. You see what I'm saying? So you would take more of our tax dollar money and keep Imam Malik and brother Larry Hoover, who are crying to come out and be grandfathers, to be family men, because they know that they're at the age where it's almost time to check out. But we don't want them to do that. But that's Chicago politics, brothers. When they locked those two up, they thought they did the most beautiful thing in the world. And they go back to the families of Irish families. You know, we ain't talking about our people. We're talking about the people with the money, the people who are running things. Don't want Larry Hoover, they, or Imam Malik out there. It was at one particular time people were saying that Larry Hoover can become the mayor of Chicago while he was locked up. So they don't want nobody out like that. So yeah, he come home, he become our mayor.
Yeah, that would be whoo.
But think about it. The brother was in prison talking at the high schools, the junior high. He was teaching in the junior high, Inglewood High School, and the different places in Chicago. They would call and have him on the speaker, and he would talk to the youth.
So Chicago, or Illinois, the politics out there, why is it so bad, man?
I know. It's because those people want to keep their feet on our necks, bros. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to raise up and be anything but slaves. Straight like that. They actually love what's going on in Chicago and throughout the United States with the fentanyl and all the chaotic situations going on. They love this.
Yeah. You know, I think we gotta keep doing these on the GDs and the BDs or the folks in general and Stones, because you know there are other podcasts out there who have names like Famous Richard on there. What's his name? Jay Main on there. Or is Adam? You know Adam 22 No Jumper. He recently had on all these brothers from Chicago, and you know he asked questions about their criminal history and such, and that's like kind of like the bulk of the criminal history, and also his weird, you know, I guess he's trying to, you know, shock value or shock content,
cocoonery.
Yeah. So you know, on this side, we're trying to like show our people in a greater light, a better light. So I want to keep doing these right here, you know, just to combat that what's going on over there. Because you know, that guy, Adam 22 No Jumper, he has no he doesn't care, right? So he's a businessman, right? And he doesn't care about our people, obviously. So
and the one brother that I sent you his information and told you to get with, Brother Carl Smith.
Okay.
You're gonna love him. That's Larry Hoover's nephew.
Oh, wow.
So when I say you're around some people and he's going to bring other people to this platform that's not on selling drugs. They might even say they GD still. They might throw up the forks and all that, but they on positive, straight, nothing wrong. They probably don't even drink. People like that.
Got you. So now, so after you become a GD, you get the literature and all that. They watch you, but I want to go into when did the organization go from Gangster Disciple to Growth and Development?
That was in like the early 80s. The 80s was the switch from Black Gangster Disciple to Gangster Disciple to Growth and Development. See the mindset of brother, the Honorable Chairman.
Yes, sir.
He took it to Growth and Development. So that's why I say I don't like to call us a gang, because he took us out of a gang concept. You don't have to sell drugs to be with him. You don't have to go out and kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? And he got to the point where he said, you have to know the literature. If it's in your heart was enough. If you wanted to uplift your people was enough. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't even about what you knew. It was about what you standing on.
Right. So now, after going to prison,